gift, isolate. What are you gonna do with yours?
How many fucking red cells am I gonna get hit by? What the fuck? Oh man. What the? And then I get my stuff.
I have no idea.
Where's the trigger? Where's the trigger? You'd never give it to an ordinary citizen. You're never gonna.
There's a lot on my mind. There, oh baby, there's a lot going on up here. I just hold on. Just let me think and stroke my beard real quick. Just think about it. Man, there's just so much to think about. This.
Give my creation life!
Everything's falling apart. My YouTube channel's falling apart. My channel's under attack. YouTube hates me. Nobody cares. Nobody watches my podcast. I can't win at Fortnite. Life's stinky. I don't know. I haven't showered in 3 weeks. It's awful.
Woo yeah!
Oh yeah, game time.
Game time, baby!
Here we go.
Wait, what are we playing?
Call of Duty, bro. Only the bestest game ever.
What the fuck? Have you been drinking?
No, just this Dr. Pepper. I got it on sale at Target. They were practically giving it away.
Are you retarded? That's not... Oh, screw it. What's the worst that could happen?
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Freaking weird.
Bud Light. For when duty calls.
What the hell was that? Beardo,
Oh man.
Beardo with the Melanie Mac moment. That was so good.
Oh man, don't deflect, Jeremy. That was freaking weird. You and Ryan.
Yeah, Jeremy is deflecting a little bit.
I like the anti-gravity look of the liquid going up into Ryan's mouth, like you guys are space having space next or something.
It was fucking weird.
Shout out to Jay Hailstorm for that one.
Is that
It
AI
Tuesday
voice
night's
work?
main event, huh?
It
Yeah,
certainly
that's AI.
wasn't us. So
Well,
I
yeah.
know, but I didn't know if he like took the time to clip little things from like all your videos.
I know he's been working on AI voices for all of us, and we all have a lot of cringe moments in the future to explain.
I'm sure.
He's been really working hard on the AI stuff. So that's the first I've seen of it. He hasn't sent me any of it, so that's the first I've seen of what he was one of the things he was working on. I'm not looking forward to the rest of it. It never gets old though to watch that Rippa Mario Kart moment where he's just getting hit by everything. That shit's just so damn good, dude. That one's gold. That's the hey, I need to fit another 45 seconds in this intro. Let me just get Rippa getting hit with the shells on Mario Kart. But hello everyone, it's Tuesday night's main event. We got a lot to talk about. We got amazing guests tonight. We got the great chat, the 199 representing as always, and we have the single most positive man on the internet, Ryan Kennel. Everyone else can find the negativity, but Ryan, he stands above all of that negativity and finds the positivity. How are you doing, Mr. Chief Diversity, Inclusion, and Representation Officer at Friday Night Tights?
I'm doing good. I think as diversity officer, my job's almost done when it comes to Hollywood. So that's good. Listen, I know it's still Pride Month. I see a lot of you cocksuckers in chat trying to tell me my picture's crooked. All right. It's not. It's the perspective that you're looking at it based on this corner. I have a fucking level. I will go prove to all you stupid fucks that it's level. It's just the way that it looks in this corner. I swear.
If you walked into my room, the rebellion sign is all jacked up, just so it would kind of.
So it looks okay on camera.
That looks okay on camera.
That's what I mean. Like, if I want to make it fucking like look level for all you,
yes, that's all that matters.
I know, but like this, it won't even stay that way because it's not actually level. You know what I mean? There it is.
There we go. That's still crooked, Ryan.
It's right for me. That's all I care about.
Oh man. So Ryan getting us started off right with the positivity. Thank you for following through and not making me look like I was being sarcastic or anything like that, Ryan. So how you been, Ryan? How's your week going? I haven't seen you for at least a few hours.
It's going good. I took a little nap today, so that was good.
Hell yeah.
It's raining again because it's Florida, so it's always fucking storming at some point during the day, and it'll just be gone a second later. We might have there's like a hurricane forming that's going to hit like all those fucking dog shit countries down there. I don't know if it's going to I don't know if it's going to make it to us or not, but we'll see.
It is it's been, cool. Hurricane. Have you ever how long have you been here in Florida now? I mean,
I went through the couple that we had last year.
Okay, yeah.
Remember, I posted those videos.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember that. So yeah, hurricane season gets kind of wild down here, and it's very unpredictable. Mm-hmm. You're gonna see local announcements. They're gonna freak out, but honestly, it's so hard to tell what these things are gonna do. They can turn at the last second. People are gonna go to the store, buy everything up, and it's just part of it. It's part of being in Florida. The weather is very unpredictable here. It's very unpredictable. So, Rippa, what's up, man? Yeah,
he's muted.
I hear you. Yeah, I hear you.
I agree. I completely agree.
Yeah, I agree.
I saw him.
Yeah, we agree. We can't hear anything you're saying.
You're muted, man. You're still muted.
I know.
That was basically like
I'm trying to fix this goddamn shit, man. I'm like, I knew I was muted. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to fix this shit.
That was basically like one of the things of art you post for ISOM 2 that doesn't have any speech bubbles in it yet. Yeah. That was basically Ripple right there.
Oh shit. How the hell are you, man?
Oh man, no, I'm all right, man. I'm fucking just working, man, nonstop. I actually just got back in the house, man. So man, it's been a grind.
Gary.
But no, it's been a good day, man. Obviously with ISOM 2 off to a roaring start, things are good. Apparently people are mad at me now that I'm giving books to charity. Apparently that is I got that idea from Junk 3PO and they hate me for it. So it's on a serious note, it's a great day. And I'm always glad to be here, and appreciate it. I haven't really got a chance to thank everybody without me running around, man. But everybody that supported the ISOM 2 pre-order campaign and got your books, I appreciate you as we close in on 1.5 million.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Well, after we get done with intros, I think we'll talk about your announcements today. We'll play that video, and we can let the audience know about it.
Yeah, man, that meant the world to me, Rippa. Seriously, you didn't have to shout me out or anything, but that meant a lot to see that.
Good.
So
good stuff,
you, man.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. We do have Fear the Beardo. What's on your mind, Fear the Beardo?
A lot, man. There's a lot that goes on up here. Man, just all this Call of Duty stuff and Nick Merckx and Tfue retiring. It's been a crazy past 2 weeks for just kind of the streaming and gaming community. So it's been nuts. But other than that, just always a lot on my mind. I'm
sure Hailstorm will meme a few things next week. So shouldn't have no problem with that.
Probably
no problem with that.
Yeah.
We have Drunk 3PO. What's up, Drunk 3PO?
What's up?
How you doing, buddy?
It's nothing. It's been a great day. So I was just ecstatic. It was actually somebody texted me and they're like, "You need to check Rippa's tweet. He mentioned you in the donation for the kids." It just warmed my heart. It just meant a lot to me. And now he's getting all the bull crap that I got when I said I'm donating to kids, saying he's gonna make them part of the KKK and you know, my book's gonna groom them to vote for Trump and all that stuff. And it's like I got all that bull crap in my email and everything. And I was like, well, at least you heard of me.
Yeah, man, you got to pull the Jack Sparrow.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
But you have heard of me.
You are the worst YouTuber I've ever heard, but you have heard of me.
That's right. Yeah,
that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
So, but it was awesome. It was awesome to see that.
Yeah,
it just made my day.
It's good stuff, man. I'm happy. I'm excited to talk about it and you know, let everybody know here, everybody that's in the chat that hasn't heard about it yet. Maybe we can, you know, let a few new people know about it. And yeah, it's a good time to be part of the Rippaverse for sure. You know who's next? Oh, well, go ahead.
I would say, how close are we to 1.5? Are we there yet?
We're probably gonna hit it by the end of the stream.
Let's
we're
go.
At 1.488. So
let's go.
We're right there.
Let's go. I think we're gonna do that. We got
dangerous numbers there.
Yeah, they are.
we got Rolo, the Puerto Rican pistolero, and you know where he's from. And we have a special announcement for him every time he's here. Costs a lot of money to get this guy to announce him, but here it goes.
We are also praying for the people of Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. And we also love Puerto Rico.
How you doing, Rolo?
I'm doing good. Glad to be here. Glad to be back on our Sunday show. Joe, my wife, and I were back talking politics and talking a little bit about what's been going on with Biden. We didn't get to talk about the farce that happened today, but
yeah.
But we'll definitely rant about that.
Y'all talk about that stupid ass comment he made about the pistol fucking ship changing caliber.
Yeah, you put a brace on your pistol and it turns into a higher caliber weapon.
Turns into a higher caliber.
Unfucking believable.
God save the queen, man. God save the queen.
Yes, God save the queen.
God save the queen, man.
You see, he did like this finger pointing thing after that.
Yes.
You watch him, he went like, you said, God save the queen. And he walked on stage. He did one of these joints.
Yeah, he's just totally lost it, man.
He's out of his mind.
Jesus,
man. Yeah, Joe Biden has no knowledge of firearms. It's a good thing that his kids didn't learn those improper practices from him, huh?
No, but you know they can fill out a form. They can fill out a form, lie about it, and get away with it with a slap on the wrist. So I mean, that's how it works, right?
Yep. Heard that. So yeah, it is what it is. Good to have you here, Rolo. Get the ladies here, Steph. Hi,
Krista.
Hi. Sorry. I thought you were going Krista first. What's up? Hello, everybody. We're also live on Locals, so come on and chat with me over there.
There we go. Thank you, Steph. And Krista Nova.
Hi, I'm happy because Park Hoppin hit 19K. We're so close to 20K now. So shout out.
And you have a video that hit 800,000 views.
Yeah,
your shorts over there. So
almost 7 million.
There you go.
Crazy.
So yeah, man, it's good stuff. Good stuff. And for the first time in a long time, our good buddy. You can find him on Rumble, and our mods are dropping those links. So make sure you go follow this man on Rumble, Drew Hernandez. Welcome back to Geeks and Gamers, my friend.
Dude, thank you guys. Happy Juneteenth to Eric July. I hope you're doing all right because the black people just seem to love to kill each other on this federal holiday. So happy Juneteenth, happy Groomer Month. It's totally awesome. Protect your children. We all know that. But yeah, dude, I've been good. Trying to unplug a little bit. I kind of got away from the whole Fortnite thing and just went on this Capcom Resident Evil binge when 4 came out.
Hell yeah.
And I just been doing that, man. I've been everything. I thought it was interesting that Capcom actually asked. I mean, they've done it before, and they're like, which remake do you guys want next? Did you guys see that? A lot of people want Code Veronica.
Code Veronica.
They want Code Veronica. They want RE1 or RE5. I had to explain this to my little brother. My little brother was like, I think they should remake RE5. I was like, dude, that might be a little tough, man. He's like, why? I was like, dude, they were calling that racist when you were a kid. Imagine if you can't have a straight white man running around blasting black people in Africa. Are you crazy? They might actually have a justified race swap.
Yes.
Then it'll be accurate. Then it'll be accurate. Black on blacks killing each other. You know what I mean? And then RE5 will be absolutely accurate. Or just have Sheva, you know, be trans and be Chris Redfield and just kill black people.
The good thing, though, Capcom is a Japanese-based, you know, developer, so they don't kind of totally lean into all the woke nonsense. But I would love to see a Code Veronica or Resident Evil 1 get remade again. I think that would sell like hotcakes.
It absolutely would. I mean, you know, like I still haven't played a lot of the updated versions. I played the old school versions, and even with Resident Evil 1, even as dated as it is in the mechanics, and the mechanics are 100% dated terribly, but the atmosphere is just still magic, you know, on that game. The mood, the music, the sounds, the creepiness, it's fantastic. So if they did kind of really revamp that completely, that would be kind of. So how many times has one been remade or at least remastered at this point in time?
It got remade right before Resident Evil 4 came out. It got remade again, but it's been years. Like, it was still with the tank controls and the pre-rendered like image screens where once you go into another room, it just changes. Like,
Okay.
So they really need to overhaul it and do a proper remake with their new RE engine.
Yeah, so it's the Resident Evil games are great though, and the original 4 is still one of my favorite games of all time. Haven't played the remake. Beardo, you've said nothing but great things about it, and everybody
It's
has.
fantastic.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So Drew, it's good to have you here, man. And we got a few things to talk about. A few things I'm sure you have some opinions on. You know, so of course that's what we do around here. But the first thing I want to talk about is Eric. You have your announcement today. Ryan, can you? I don't know if one of us can pull that video up. You know, my video never plays well, but Rippa's new announcement. So, you want to give us a little quick kind of introduction into this and how you you know?
Oh yeah. So again, like I said in the video, like I got this idea from Junk 3PO. So seeing what he had did with his campaign, and it's funny, I had texted him about that, and you know, he kind of gave me some leads on that, and you know, obviously we found organization to work directly with on this. So you know, it's just an option definitely for all you guys that have already got a bunch of Rippaverse items. We're going to we have bundles that you can basically donate to directly to comic books for kids. It's an organization. They give books, comic books to hospitals, cancer patients, and we thought they were, you know, I was a perfect company to work with. So now it's live. We announced that today over at Rippaverse.com. If you do see the campaign page and you scroll down, you see all the items, you'll see the donate option. It's not even a full price book, so we're basically matching you. We're not really going to make any money off of that because we're not trying to. That's not really the point there. Is just to get you guys involved in the event that you do want to buy a book and donate it. We handle all of that directly for you, and you can still, however, it's not our donation, it's still your donation. So as documented on the site, if you want to reach out to us and get a donation receipt, so if you personally want to write that off or do whatever, we can provide that to you. We slot that information over to Comic Books for Kids. We got all of this already set up. We'll send you the receipt, and you're going to be good to go. So yeah, there's that, and I appreciate everybody. We already got almost we're closing on 250 total books donated, closing in on that. So we appreciate all of you guys, and like I said, it's for a great cause. And again, I can't say this was my idea. I got this from Drunk.
You know, it's all good, man. When I made the announcement that I was going to donate books to children, they reached out to me and they were just like, we've got kids that will never leave the hospital. We got kids in orphan care and stuff that love comic books and graphic novels. If you could spare a couple. And I was like, nah, we're just going to do it. So it's the same one I passed on. That's the one I sent you. So yeah, it's they're pretty awesome.
Hell yeah. Here's the announcement right here.
What's good, everybody? A good friend of mine by the name of Jay. Some of y'all know him as Drunk 3PO. He gave me this great idea, and what we're going to do, adding to the ISOM 2 campaign, definitely for you all that have already got your books, we're going to have this cool option that you can donate a book. So you can buy a book. It'll be like half the price of a regular book. We also have bundles, so you can buy as many as you want, and we're going to donate those books. You pay half the price. We're technically going to pay the rest, and we're going to donate them to a charity. The first foundation, if you will, is going to be Comic Book for Kids. Big shout out to Mark over there at Comic Book for Kids. You pay that, I believe it's like $17.50. That's a donation. We'll pay the rest. We're going to make sure we provide them with as many ISOM books as you guys want. They, Comic Book for Kids, that is, you can go visit their website, but they set up children that are, of course, in need at hospitals, cancer patients, all of that. We want to make sure we get them set up. So this is a great cause, great way to get you all involved. You can visit Comic Book for Kids, but you can also go to Rippaverse.com, purchase that directly. We'll take care of the donation from there, man. Thank you all, and big shout out.
I just think the CGI is really impressive. Like, the warehouse looks real.
Warehouse in the back, yeah. Green screen.
Hey, somebody use that ending shot on a thumbnail, man. Like, look, that's fuck around, find out right there.
That's a good picture right there.
Nah, but and by the way, and you know, they actually had it was a great link up with Comic Books for Kids. They gave I had actually donated like I think it was $3,200 of my own money to them, like to even kick this thing off. You know what I mean? I really wanted to get you guys involved with this, and it was something cool. Like I said, it's just, you know, the fact that there's an organization that specifically does something like this, definitely for youngsters, is very, very cool. You know, kids and teenagers and stuff. So, you know, we're looking at other opportunities as well to continue to do this. I would love to build something more long term, kind of along these lines. So it's a great idea, you know what I mean? So I appreciate everybody. We're going to handle everything as far as getting the actual books to Comic Books for Kids. So it's nothing basically more you have to do. You can buy as many as you like. We got bundles. We also buy popular demand. We're adding, some people were like, what about ISOM 1? You know what I mean? Why can't we add that? Can we like bundle it up so we can give them both of them? We're going to add that to the campaign store. I don't know if it's up yet. I have no idea. I know my team's working on it right now, but we'll have that up soon enough. And yeah, like I said, it's just a great cause, and I'm glad that so many people jumped in on that. So big shout out to each and every one of y'all. We're not considering that as part of like that's why we got some questions about this, like the cover B, cover C numbers. Like, is that included in that? It's not. That's why it has its own counter, because the donations are separate from the individual cover account. So we're separate. We're going to give that directly to them. And yeah, like I said, good cause. And I appreciate everybody that's already donated books.
Hell yeah, man. That's
nice.
Good stuff. That's awesome. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, man. Yeah. This dude right here, just a few years ago, he's just, you know, just another YouTuber like the rest of us. And now look at him changing the fucking game. So there you go. So it's good stuff, man. Really happy for you, Rippa. And shout out to you, Jay. The best of us, drunk no. Yeah, all those Geeks and Gamers guys are racist pieces of shit. But that Jay, he's a really good guy. That's what they say on the internet.
He sells a lot more. If he gets a lot more donations, I'm going to send him a lot more links. Because I was going to do some like stuff with Boys and Girls Club and stuff in low income areas that ask that request for books. So I'm going to get more information and work with Eric as long as he allow me to.
Let's do it.
And you know, go from there. So
hell yeah, good stuff. How many times we heard that, Ryan? Jeremy and Ryan are racist pieces of shit. Jay's all right though. We like.
I've heard that part a lot. Yeah.
But all right, so we got a few things to talk about. We got 2,500 people here in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Smash the melee button. Shout out to our Rumble audience as well, and our audience over on Odyssey. Make sure you go follow our boy Drew Hernandez. Links will be dropped all night long. He's over there on Rumble, dropping truth bombs all the time, and he says a lot of things that a lot of big tech don't like being said. So that's why you need to go over there and listen to what he's got to say. Ryan, what are we going to talk about first? We want to talk about the box office tonight, the disaster known as Flash and Elemental. And the fact is both of these have failed for different reasons. And that's what's so funny about it. DC is failing for a completely different reason than Disney. Disney is failing because of identity politics, because of wokeness, because they're pushing all this bullshit and they're losing the trust of families. Families no longer trust Disney to take their kids to a Disney movie. They just don't. We even saw that with Guardians of the Galaxy, which now Guardians ultimately did well at the box office, but that opening weekend, they struggled. And they struggled because families were like, I want to make sure that there's not some, you know, chick with a penis in the movie before I go take my kid to see it. Like, they needed people to tell you what the movie was about. Was it pushing a bunch of BS? And ultimately, word of mouth was really good for that movie, and it did well. But it's the one movie from Marvel, Disney, Pixar in a long time that's done well. What outside of Guardians, Ryan? What's the last one? Little Mermaid's going to lose money.
Well, you go back and you look at
Marvel
last
Pixar,
year.
yeah.
You go back, you look at last year, you see all these things like Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness did make money. Now it had a $450 million opening and it only ended up making $950 million. They really thought that movie was going to blow past $1 billion after that opening, but it just got such bad word of mouth. It was riding high off No Way Home. But then you look at Thor: Love and Thunder. The only way that made money was when Disney counts the money that they paid themselves to put it on their streaming service. That lost money for them. When you look at Wakanda Forever, that's something that probably is closer to the break even, but still right in that same situation. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania lost money. Guardians, congratulations. Big shout out, Marvel. Congratulations. Guardians of the Galaxy probably is going to net them around $20 to $30 million in profit. Amazing success. It won't quite be enough to cover the hundreds of millions of dollars that they've lost this year on other things, but congratulations nonetheless. But yeah, Little Mermaid's not going to make any money for sure.
No. And then you've got the DC side of things, and that's failing for really completely different reasons in terms of they just can't figure out this universe at all. They have no direction, no leadership, no clear vision whatsoever. And they still have 2 more movies coming out this year from DC that we assume for sure Blue Beetle's probably going to lose money. I don't know what the budget is on that one, but that one's probably for sure going to lose money. And then you've got Aquaman following up the massive success of the first Aquaman, and no one seems to care about the second one, and Amber Heard's in it, and that one may lose money. DC's in a bad way. So a gloriously terrible weekend at the box office for Hollywood.
Yeah, really the only thing that these 2 movies have in common is they both involve non-binary people. You have a water person who's gender fluid, they, them pronouns. And you got star, Ezra Miller.
A water person?
He's
that's gender fluid and non-binary? He's made of water?
Yes. Well, they are made of water, Jay.
Sorry about that.
Don't want you to misgender Lake Ripple, the newest Pixar, the newest Pixar star. But yeah, this was a nightmare for them at the box office. The Flash, $55 million 3-day weekend, and Elemental with a $29 million, the worst Pixar opening in box office history. The Flash is set to lose several hundred millions of dollars. Elemental's set to lose probably about $200 million as well. It's about the worst case scenario you can imagine. And they were hoping that Juneteenth, the big holiday weekend, that Juneteenth, they were going to see a lot of money. It didn't do very well. So they have a $61 million 4-day. So it's about as bad as you could possibly imagine for these 2 movies.
But Elemental was what, $200 million to make?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And this, man, the Pixar failure is, to me, is one of the more glaring situations that Disney has lost families completely. Pixar used to mean that families were going to go see. It was an automatic. It was an automatic. If there was a Pixar movie coming out, automatic. Families were going to be there opening weekend. It was going to do well. Everybody was going to rave about it. And the fact that Pixar just had its worst opening ever is a massive blow to the social justice freaks out there that want to tell you that no, angry YouTubers are just making up this Disney failing narrative.
Did they even market that movie? I feel like I haven't seen anything anywhere.
Did
they anticipate that movie was gonna suck and they were just like, whatever, let's let it die? I mean,
I think they did market it in the parks, didn't they, Jay? Didn't they market it pretty heavily in the parks?
They marketed it with a milkshake that you could buy.
Yeah, but like
that's pretty much it.
On a wide level, I didn't see a lot of wide marketing, but from obviously from like the theme park side, which is where they get a ton of traffic, they definitely were marketing it there. But I didn't see a ton of marketing for it, to your point, Drew. And again, the same thing with Strange World. Strange World, they didn't market that because they knew it wasn't a big fat L they were facing.
I think a lot of this shit's cope. I think that a lot of people aren't watching things where they would traditionally see as many ads as they normally would. Like I think for us, we watch fucking YouTube all the time, fucking time. And I know I don't watch ads on YouTube with the YouTube premium shit. So to me, I think a lot of the people that are consuming ads is a little bit down everywhere, but they say that like these excuses get thrown around about not marketing, yet you see the marketing budgets are $100 million or more for all these things. So they are fucking spending the money. It's just like, it's just not effective. Now, maybe we're not the target audience either. I don't know.
But do you to to be devil's advocate on that, because I see your point, but what about Strange World? Did that have a massive marketing budget? Because I feel that was not marketed once they realized that they were walking into a massive loss on that.
See, I think that's a lot of cope from a bunch of these fucking gender weirdos out there who are just bitching. They didn't spend any money marketing it, whereas like they spent like fucking 80 or 90 million, nearly half of the production budget to market it.
Okay,
so
that's fair.
It's not like they're not marketing these things. I think
I know what
happened.
happened.
Yeah,
I know exactly what happened. This is breaking news. This just was announced just now. You can share my screen. This is a big one.
Chief Diversity Officer.
Disney's Chief Diversity Officer exits to pursue something else.
What's her name?
I'm not even going to begin to pronounce that.
Latondra Newton.
Latondra Newton exits.
Say it right. Say it right, Latondra.
And this is why it didn't get marketed.
I don't know. I just wanted to break news about
Thanks,
the
Jay.
diversity officer.
Well, first of all, that means Ryan's up for that role now. So, Ryan, I will put in a good word for you with Disney, because you've done a great job as the FNT Diversity, Inclusion, and Representation Officer. But I just, the marketing side of things, I don't know. I guess you are 100% right. Like me, I never see ads, and all I do is watch YouTube because I have premium. So I never see ads. So I don't know what ads are out there really. And I don't watch TV at all. The only time I would see any real marketing would be if I went to a movie, and I don't even remember if I saw Elemental for the Mario movie. I have no idea if I saw it. If I did, I didn't care. But I don't recall seeing it. Krista, you saw the Mario movie 25 times. So did you ever see Elemental's trailer? Do you remember?
No, it wasn't there.
It wasn't?
See it. No, but do you remember when they were really promoting Peter Pan and Wendy?
Yes.
And
I was
they did
just
not
about to say
promote
that,
this- Yeah, they did not promote Elemental at all, which is interesting.
We saw a lot of Peter Pan and Wendy marketing out
yeah.
there,
It was
especially
everywhere.
like just everywhere, billboards
true.
everywhere. Yeah,
When
Peter
we
Pan
were
and
in
Wendy
Vegas,
was
we saw it a lot.
Mhm.
Just everywhere.
It's a weird because like Ryan's got a point, but at the same time, like there's the tangible side.
I
Like,
watch a lot of shit with ads. Obviously I watch all the NBA finals. There's fucking Elemental ads all over that fucking thing. It's also owned by Disney, because ABC. Even on other streaming services, people run ads for other streaming services at this point. Like I think Paramount Plus, I have the like the ad based tier, so I gotta watch fucking commercials all the time for that. See a lot of different ads on there, so I feel like I watch ads a decent amount. I've seen this stuff marketed. I think it is a fucking cope and an excuse from all these. The same thing about Shazam. Remember when people like Shazam 2 failed because it didn't have marketing? That production budget on that movie was $125 million, and the marketing budget was $100 million. They spent almost as much marketing as they did on the production budget for it.
Well,
so it's like, I think it's out there. I just think that people aren't consuming a lot of this stuff as they traditionally would.
Well, I think two things can be true. I think you're right. It is a cope for sure. Whenever it fails, that's the pronouns and bio crowd. That's their cope. But I do remember seeing a lot of Peter Pan and Wendy advertised like crazy, and I don't remember seeing Elemental or Strange World marketed.
I think
you know what I mean?
before Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I think that's the only movie I went to. I saw Elemental preview.
Yeah, and like even like Guardians, I saw that marketed like crazy.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of these Amazon shows, Apple Plus. I saw Tetris marketed like crazy. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's hard to kind of pin down that. Why haven't you seen this movie, Drew? Because I know you're very interested in seeing Elemental.
I'm just done with Disney, dude.
I know you are. I know you are.
I'm just so numb to it. I'm so sick of all their garbage. Like they're not getting any money from me, nothing, me, my family. Just like, but I think a lot of not even like conservatives, you know what I mean? Not even Christian people, just humans are like afraid to watch Disney movies now. Maybe afraid to bring their children because you might just get some drag queen, pulling out their penis. Just like, whoa, that's inclusive. But
yeah,
I mean, I could speak for myself, kind of like this PTSD. Like, all right, here we go again. I'm going to be told white people are bad. I'm going to be told why I'm a bad person, why black people are supreme. Okay, here we go again. And it just kind of gets not only annoying, but irritating, but kind of depressing, like super black pilled. Like, I guess we're going to have to put up with this for the next God knows how long. But I don't know, man. I think Disney is just kind of shooting itself in the head because like more and more families are just going to kind of start to see this. But I will say, I do think studios like Funimation, you know, with the whole Mario phenomenon, I think there's a huge opportunity if Universal and you know, these other companies were smart. There's a huge market opportunity to kind of capture a lot of people that feel this way. I mean, take a look at Rippa. That's exactly what he's doing. Capturing this market. That's what Geeks and Gamers is. That's what Nerd Erotic is. Capturing this base of people of like the, you know, misfit island of misfit toys.
The based base.
The base, you know, I think they got a huge opportunity to really capture and capitalize and profit off of that. Because people are sick of it. I mean, I know I am, dude. I'm kind of in this place where I'm like, I just want to watch all the old stuff where, you know, where the VHS is at.
Yeah.
You know, screw the streaming services. Give me all the VHSs I can find, and we'll just, you know, stick with that, and we'll go back to that timeline because everything now is just gay woke and, you know, black supremacy, and it just sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that I think that there's a lot of like good coming from these failures, and Rippa's the classic example of that. And you know, and I like his attitude in it is he's just like he's hoping to show the next person the way that can, you know, surpass what he's done or complement what he's done or whatever, you know what I mean? Because that's what it's all about, you know, is making a new path. And so I see all of that. Plus I see the fact that, I mean, 4 years ago, I don't think it would be hard to comprehend that Star Wars was losing money on their films or their projects or losing viewership. Marvel losing money on almost all of their projects, and now Pixar losing money on all, or at least their more recent projects. That's hard to comprehend. You know what I mean? And that just is not sustainable. And so to me, and of course you see what Universal is doing right now. And I know Universal's not, it's not like Universal's just like rolling MAGA gear out there or something. And that's not what anybody really wants either. But they are giving people family friendly stuff. And I think that what they're doing is going to force Disney's hand. And what that means is, if Disney wants to compete, they have to eliminate the disease from their company, which I don't think they will. And if they don't, that's fine. They'll continue to fail. And I think that will continue to open the market for other places and other opportunities. Like, for instance, like the Minions. I haven't really seen any of the Minions movies, but people love those movies. You know what I mean? And from what I understand, they're very family friendly and they don't have any BS. Can anybody confirm that's seen them?
Yes, I love those movies.
Yeah,
I think there was one like random gay couple like in a theater at one point. But to be fair, it was taking place in San Francisco, so kind of spot on.
And you know, obviously, you know, the Mario movie, massive success with the Mario movie, and now we're going to get a Nintendo Cinematic Universe reportedly. And I think with what they're doing at Universal Orlando and what they're opening all of this expansions and the Nintendo stuff, it's going to be a game changer, man. And that's where we're seeing it, shockingly enough. And again, you guys know, shout out to Park Hopping. We have a theme park channel at Geeks and Gamers, and we do this to keep on top of this stuff. The parks are not performing as well as Disney would want, and that is something that is a glaring, you know, kind of like it just exposes what's really going on, because this is an element we did not think was going to get touched. And Jay, if you want to, you know, like talk about a little bit of that with the park prices and how shocking that's been to see that.
Yeah, in the recent census poll that came out, Universal Islands of Adventure and Universal are outperforming all the Disney parks except for the Magic Kingdom, which is, again, like that. The first time that they passed them was the last census was the first time, and that was the first time in their history. And this is before Epic Universe is even open. So we were all saying that once Epic Universe opens with Super Mario, Nintendo World, and How to Train Your Dragon and more of the Harry Potter stuff, then they would have a chance. But it's already, it's beating down Disney so much that they did something that they've never done, which was offer such a discounted ticket over the summer. So the summer's going to be packed again because people are only paying $60 a ticket now instead of the normal $170. So it's like they had to dumb down this group ticket that you could buy. I mean, so how it works is you got to buy like a 3-day pass, but each day is only worth so much, that just to try to compete with numbers, and maybe that will, in the next report, maybe that'll show that their numbers have gone up, more people have visited, but that's only because they're charging almost like grossly amount. And now what the big scam is now, I don't know if anybody caught this, but if you have Disney Plus, you can now get 30 to 40% off their hotels over the summer and Christmas. So it's like they're like, hey, get Disney Plus, and if you go on a vacation, we'll give you all these discounts. So I think that will also help pump the overall numbers, but maybe not. It's basically giving one hand to the other, like what Ryan was talking about with Thor: Love and Thunder. It's like selling the rights to their own streaming services and counting it as a profit. So that's the big thing that's going on now with Disney Plus. So it's like it's big. But Jeremy, I have to say, and Rippa and myself, who has a graphic novel, should be scared because Disney's about to do something that's going to change the game. Marvel's going to bring an Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Plus series to comics. This was just announced. Look at that artwork. And it's going to be the return of Riva.
Holy shit.
I hope you guys are ready.
Ooh.
I know I'm getting ready. I'm getting juiced up. I'm getting jazzed up because the greatest destruction of a Star Wars character television show is coming to comic book edition. Now, do they give us an original story or anything different about this? No, they literally are taking each episode and turning them into a comic with some other artists with watercolor paints and some kind of line that goes around the body like a crayon style, just so you could have it at your home when you watch the series on Disney Plus. So Riva's making a comeback. Hopefully they sell some lightsabers this time. Because they didn't sell them last time. But yeah, this is exclusive. First time, I bet you guys didn't even keep up with this. But Star Wars is coming for the comic book industry.
Holy
Kenobi. Ryan's already thinking about the video.
Well, I actually have a video I'm about to put out in 10 minutes about it. So. I'm actively making a thumbnail, actually.
I knew it, man. I knew it.
God damn it. I see.
Will it be successful? I wish they would give us the numbers to these things. The problem is what they're going to do is that comic book is going to be available at Galaxy's Edge and all the parks. And they'll probably do the same thing. Look, we sold so many amounts, but they literally just sold them to themselves and they're going to sell them in the theme parks. So that's my guess. I don't know anybody who wants to buy that.
Rolo texted me the other day. He's really interested in that comic.
I'll get you a couple copies when I'm there.
Give me like 3 of them, man. I can find a good fireplace to burn them
in. They have done adaptations of basically all the movies, especially with the old Marvel comics and stuff like that. I remember I think I've got it somewhere. It might be in my storage unit. The old Empire Strikes Back comic form, like all in a little book. It was fucking awesome. I used to love that thing. But yeah, who's asking for this one though? This was an absolute dumpster fire for them. It's so bad that even though Ewan McGregor wants to do season 2, they're like, no, we're good. Yeah. We don't. There's not a demand there for it, despite it debuting as the top Disney Star Wars show ever on Disney Plus. It didn't finish that way because it lost so many people in the audience.
I mean,
Ryan, one last thing before I finish. Make sure to pick up your Halcyon Galactic Star Cruiser comics that nobody bought. And I don't even think they released this one only on digital because they couldn't sell all the others. This one has Padme and Anakin. That's where they had sex and created Luke and Leia.
Hell yeah.
In this comic. And then there's Lando where he professes his gay love to this guy right here on the Star Cruiser. And they wonder why. I can't get over why
Hondo.
that Star Cruiser failed.
Oh my God.
Hondo. I like Hondo.
Really?
Why? How did the Star Cruiser fail with all this good literature? I just don't get it.
Yeah, that's how retarded it is that is it Rise of the Resistance that has Hondo in it?
It's the
Smuggler's Run.
Millennium Falcon one.
Yeah, Smuggler's Run.
The fact that somebody said this the other day, the fact that you walk in there and it's fucking Hondo, and nobody has any fucking idea who that is. Let's just be real. Of all the Star Wars fans in the world, nobody knows who the fuck Hondo is, right? So, that's who it could have been. Fucking Han or Lando, somebody fucking important, but it's
Hondo
set between Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. What a fucking waste.
Well, that is Galaxy's Edge to a T, though, man. Everything they have done, and again, this is why
I can't wait for Hondo to show up in Ahsoka.
God, it makes no sense.
Hey, don't give him any ideas.
Yeah, really, it makes no sense. Again,
That's why these companies fail, bro.
Yes,
That's why they
Disney-
fail, because they're giving a product that nobody wants or cares about. They tried to make that Star Cruiser relevant. They're gonna try to make Kenobi relevant with these adaptations, and it's just laughable at this point. So,
they just it's so stupid when you say like, okay, so let's go back in time. I'm gonna build the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and instead of choosing Hogsmeade and Hogwarts, major locations from the movies and the books, I'm going to make up some other bullshit place that may have been like, that was never even mentioned in anything, but we say it's part of the Harry Potter.
Platform 10 and 7/8. That's where the handicap wizards rode.
Yeah, we're going to put some place that you've never heard of, but we're going to say it's in the universe, and we're going to say this is your Harry Potter world. That's what they did with Galaxy's Edge. So they put all this effort. They make it look nice, and you're like, I don't even know where the fuck this is. Where are the characters that I care about? Like, there's the Millennium Falcon, but what's all this other stuff? Like, I don't even know what it is.
You know what they spent on Galaxy's Edge and the Galactic Star Cruiser? Almost $3 billion.
Yeah. They could have built another. They could have
$3 billion, bro. They paid what, 4.7 for the rights to Star Wars, and spent $3 billion. It's laughable, man.
And the fact that they had to shut down the Star Cruiser is amazing. It's amazing. And
I think it's F&T's fault. So you guys.
Hey, we will gladly take the blame. So it's just I mean, again, I didn't care. I liked the second Avatar movie, but I never cared about the first one. So going to the Avatar land, I had no connection to that universe. I thought the first movie was boring. Never watched it after the first time. But I go to that theme park and I loved it. It blew my mind. It was incredible. And I've talked about this many times. They decided they had a crazy idea. They involved this guy named James Cameron to help develop the actual
he had to
Avatar
approve
land,
every leaf.
Shockingly enough, Universal did this wild idea where they had J.K. Rowling actually help develop the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I know, crazy.
That's why
but luckily,
trans people at Universal Studios, Hogwarts, and Hogsmeade.
Except for when Alex Stein went there.
That's true. Yeah.
Alexandria. What was that? What was he dressed in?
He was dressed in a fucking like African woman's clothes. I don't know what the hell it was.
And a head wrap that I still have, I think.
Shout out to Primetime 99. The 199 supports Primetime 99. But so Galaxy's Edge has no involvement of George Lucas. They don't want anything to do with George Lucas's Star Wars, and they wonder why nobody actually cares about it. It's really, this is not complicated stuff. So I'm enjoying watching, many of their projects fail. And then on the other side of that, we have the DC disaster. And Rippa, you got to just buy DC. Take it over, bro. Come on, man. You can get it at a good price right now. Fire James Gunn.
Let them keep doing what they do, and that way it'll get cheaper. So we'll discuss that once they start coming up for sale. So just let them keep running into the ground.
Rippa, did you see? I don't know if you made a video about this. I might have missed it. The Pride video they put out for the Authority.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh no! Yeah, you got to play it. You got to play it. You got to play it, Ryan.
That shit was gay as fuck, and the caption was just foul.
It's bad. It's really bad. Prepare yourself, chat. While Ryan's looking that up, let me get this 50 Disco Cobra. Loving the content, Jeremy, and the rest of you. Keep up the good work. You guys are the answer to all this woke nonsense. Everyone as a whole, including Nerdrotic, Rippa, Melanie, Camelot, Gothics, and so on. Alt Media is creating the new path for real. Hell yes. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And we got Rover Boy becomes a member. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Let's see. Think Zelda movie announcement comes tomorrow? No. I do not think so. We have a Nintendo Direct scheduled tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. I don't think that there's going to be any big hitters tomorrow. They've already kind of floated the Pikmin being kind of one of the focuses. I don't expect a Zelda announcement tomorrow at all. Oh my
I've
God.
seen this shit. Yeah.
Let the whole world know, the bigots, the cowards, and the kids who need it. Show them that our love is real. Show them that it's powerful. We'll never back down, and we're not afraid of fighting back. We're also not afraid of low T-cell counts.
So gay, man.
Oh my God.
Literally.
Wow, bro.
It's literally gay. Like make no mistake.
Oh my God.
That's after they both got diagnosed with monkeypox right here.
That's the part that I didn't understand. And I have some. I don't know if that's from like a past book. I don't remember it. I don't know why he's flying
Where
like
his
that.
dick is at. That's what I want to know.
I don't know why he's flying, why they're flying like that.
Oh, you know why? That's why right there.
They got wings. Oh man.
Oh my God. I mean, it's like they're trying to make being gay a superpower. It's like, what do they do other than being gay? Like that whole video, it's like, what else do they do? They just being gay. That's
right.
what
We can't have kids naturally. There we go. It's a superpower. All right, let's go.
We have.
They're not fighting crime. They're not helping anyone. They're not rescuing cats from trees that got stuck. No, they're just being gay. That's all they're doing.
Yeah, gay on the beach, pretty much.
I have some comments from a friend of the show.
Fuck these people.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
So random. I didn't even see that coming.
I like the Kanye version.
That's it right there. That's what parents are seeing, man. They're just pushing sodomy on children. You know, at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's all sex. This isn't PG, man.
No,
this is not children-friendly content. And that's what, you know, just normal parents want. They want normal children-friendly content because that's the alternative. It always has been. But anyone with a sane mind is going to see they're pushing sodomy, gay sex, lesbianage, scissoring. It's just that's what it is. That's what it is. All right, it's what it is, and people need to just understand that's the agenda. They want your child just to be a homosexual, and at some point it just has to come out. It's got to come out, and they're going to pull it. Did you guys see that tweet that Kamala Harris put out? It was very like cryptically pedophile. Did you guys see that? She was like, we're going to stop at nothing. We will stop at nothing until everyone who loves someone else is accepted equally and with dignity. And you're like,
someone else? What do you mean someone else?
You're like, what do you mean everyone? So you're talking about like 65-year-old pedophiles going after 9-year-old little boys? Like, are we going to, you know, like accept that and make that dignified? It's just, but you know, that's it. That's it. Of course.
You know, we should have seen this coming because.
And when you have Ezra Miller, okay, Ezra Miller is a groomer. Ezra Miller like physically assaults people, and when moms and dads see this psychopath running around Hollywood, all right, assaulting people, going after children, they're not going to want to bring their kid to something like that. Whether you're a Christian, a conservative, it doesn't matter. But for some reason, DC he's protected class. They want to keep that ESG score up. Those are the untouchables. That's why I've been saying, not to get political, I'm just going to call this out. Michael Obama is going to run for president, finally going to come out as a man. Barack Obama will finally come out as gay because the untouchables are the trannies. The untouchables are the trannies, and they just want to dominate and take over America and steal Ryan Kinnell and put him in a closet and then have him come out of the closet so he could be normalized and sodomized in society.
That's true. Well, actually, we didn't realize it, but
Mike.
Biden told us. He told us the entire plan, the entire slate for DC Comics a couple years ago.
It was all about, well, you know, gay bathhouses and everything. It's all about round-the-clock sex. It's all. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Dude, it's so bad.
Can't believe we missed it.
Channeling his son. Channeling his son.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Well, I mean, like on this topic, and again, this is why there's still good things going on. When think about Twitter posting some shit like this just a few years ago.
These are our kids. These are our neighbors. Not somebody else's kids. They're all our kids. And our children are the kite strings that hold our national ambitions aloft. It matters a great deal how we treat everyone in this country. LGBTQ Americans, especially children, you're loved, you're heard, and this administration has your back.
And thank goodness Elon Musk annihilated this motherfucker.
Yes.
And that's where the
Joe Biden has your back, Jeremy. He's got your back.
Yeah. God, man.
I've got your 6, Ashley. I've got your 6. They're like, sir, stop talking about raping your daughter. Sir, just can you stop talking about that out loud? Service, dude. Can you imagine being service for this guy?
I fully agree with Joe Biden right
because
here.
we cannot cannot win this re-election. Excuse me. We can only re-elect Donald Trump.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks,
you,
Joe.
Fucking hell, dude.
I'd save the queen, man.
Holy
man.
crap.
Did you see that video of him was it Eva Longoria? He just like grabbed
Yes.
her.
Yes. He completely groped Eva Longoria.
Completely, hey.
She's like,
She knew he was going for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, I've been with drunk dudes in clubs before. I know this trick. That's basically what she did.
No, she's like, I know the casting couch routine. Like, I know what it takes to get here, but you can't do that out in the open.
Some people were saying there was no audio on that Joe clip. It's I think one of the sides, like, I think the left side works and the right side doesn't, or vice versa. One of the sides of the audio. So I'll have to get Jay Hillstrom to re-edit that for me. But yeah, so I just feel like, man, I played a clip from someone that's even more divisive than Trump these days on Cobra Cast, and that's one Andrew Tate, and but he was talking to Patrick Bet David, and I thought that was a phenomenal episode, and basically just talked about like throughout history, a few good men have always stood up against evil and always overcome it, and he used as much as he shits on video games to get attention, because he always does that shit. He made a great analogy about video games. He goes, in the video game, when you make it to the end, you're the hero and you have to fight the boss. And the boss has more energy than you and he's faster than you because he's cheating. The bad guy always cheats, but you, the hero, even though you have less power, you're not as powerful, you're not as quick, you don't have as many lives, you still overcome. And that's kind of where we're at right now with all of this stuff. But the reality of it is while there's few good men that are standing up against it, the reality of it is most people agree. They're just scared to talk about it because they don't want to be part of the mob. This is something that we talked about. All of us made videos. At least I know Rippa did, Ryan did, I think Beardo did. I know everybody's seen it with the Nick Merckx thing and the whole Call of Duty thing. And Nick Merckx talked about something that we, especially me and Rippa, me and you talked about this 1,000 times, Rippa. People in private talk, hey man, appreciate everything you're doing, man. I can't say nothing publicly. I don't want to get canceled or I don't want to get fired. I don't want to lose sponsorship. I've seen that so many times that I've lost count of how many people reach out privately. It's like, bro, at some point you guys got to start talking. You got to just call this shit out. And I talk about all those fucking freaks on Twitter with the pronouns in the bio. I can't tell you how many of them have been begging their favorite YouTuber to call me out. And I'm like, I've talked to your favorite YouTuber, you fucking freak, and they think you're just as fucked up as I do. They're just too damn scared to say it, and that's just the reality of the situation.
And the shift is starting. The shift is starting right now. So now is the time for all the people to start actually coming out and coming in support of our side, because there is a tide turning right now. And going back to like all of the new competition that's going out, like Jay's book with the Rippaverse and ISOM, and just look at Call of Duty, they've got competition now with X Defiant coming out and a few other shooters coming out. And then also look at Kick. Twitch is shooting themselves in the foot, and what a perfect opportunity for Kick to just rise to the occasion. It's just so weird how all of these things are happening right now at the same time for all these other companies who looked like they were juggernauts, like nobody could take them down. And all of a sudden, now the competition is here, and the competition is doing it better, and they're not giving into the woke shit. They just want to provide you entertainment, and it's crazy how it's all of these things are happening right now.
Yep, 100%. That's a great example, because the Twitch thing, again, competition is a great thing. We need competition. Rumble has been a great alternative, and they are growing exponentially. I've been happy with Odyssey as well. And then this whole Kick thing with what's going on with Twitch right now has been a massive blow to Twitch, and the personalities are signing over there. I mean, Andrew Tate was live on Rumble with like 450,000 people watching him live. That's insane that they can handle that amount of traffic, and it shows you that they have the infrastructure, and they've handled stuff like that before. When Trump goes live, they've had Steven Crowder with hundreds of thousands of people watching. So they have the infrastructure, and they're building the infrastructure to become a legitimate YouTube competitor, and that can happen over time. And so we're seeing the signs of it across the board. So, I mean, I'm excited about it, but it as much as we follow this, what was it, Ryan? Somebody asked us the other day, was it DdayCobra? I think DdayCobra asked us how much time we spend on the internet. It's like, God, way more time than we should, man. Holy crap. Yeah,
not enough to be honest.
Yeah, Ryan's like, I need to make 2 or 3 more videos. But yeah, so watching these companies fail, this Hollywood nonsense fail, it's been glorious indeed. Patrick Ells for 50. Jeff Dunham made his hero already, and you know when he's coming because his butt whistles.
That's the ventriloquist guy, right?
Yeah, Jeff Dunham's great.
Yep. Luis says Drew's rant sounded like a cool video called Doom, Alex Jones edition. Jay, sorry for leaving you for the real BBC.
It's all good. I know that Gary was making fun of me, so it was okay. The fact that I'm streaming over his, he's only got 8,000 people at 300. So it's all good.
We got WG with 5 gifted Geeks and Gamers memberships. I saw we had 10 earlier too. I don't know who that came from. I'll find that in a minute. Thank you guys for the support. Greatly appreciated. 3,500 people in the house. Welcome to Tuesday night's main event. This is the Geeks and Gamers channel. Subscribe if you're new, and make sure you go support the Rippaverse. Rippa, how close to 1.5 are we?
Let's actually.
I want to buy some fucking short boxes. Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit.
Right there. 1.491. We are almost 1.492. So we're close.
Right, so if he hits I haven't signed the agreement yet because I got to look over the paperwork. But Rippa sent me a contract. If we hit 1.5 during Tuesday night's main event, I get 25% of all Rippaverse profits. That's what I heard. Okay, so that's what I heard.
I heard that too.
So
you got to go for like an Alec Guinness deal, like 1% or whatever that was. He got fucking have a Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
Avatar for $50 over on Rumble.
Ooh,
hailed TNME Rippa in the 199. Finished the last cancer treatment today.
Ooh.
At least VA manned up for that. Thought about celebrating by seeing Keaton's Batman, but Miller ×2 would definitely give me second cancer.
It is bad.
You don't want seconds when it comes to that. So
Congratulations, man.
Hell yeah. That's awesome to hear. That is awesome to hear. Tonberry Masta for
50.
Thank you, Tonberry Masta. And just drops it on the table, moonwalks out the door, just like Rippa says. Hey, Jay, look who it is.
Almost coughed. Egg roll! Good to see you on Kick. Project Egg Roll. Just moved over to Kick.
For how much, Beardo? For how much?
That would be for 50.
50. If saying leave kids alone makes us Gamergate, then we are Gamergate. Hail to the 199. Damn right. And yeah, let's talk about the Call of Duty thing real quick. So shout out to Project Egg Roll. We love Project Egg Roll. Great guys. Got to meet them a few months ago, and they were awesome. So this whole Call of Duty situation, I have been completely pulled into all of this. Drew, have you been seeing a lot of this Call of Duty stuff? So
I've been watching it.
That's all for anyone that's not aware of what has happened. This whole Call of Duty situation simply started with a streamer by the name of Nick Merckx, and he had the horrifically terrible, horrible, evil opinion, according to Call of Duty and Activision, to leave little kids alone. That's what he said. Just leave kids out of it. That's really my only problem. And because he had that controversial statement, Activision decided, hey, we know all of our old games are being hacked. We know if you play Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1 or Modern Warfare 1 or 2 or whatever, we know that they're literally hacking people's computers and stealing their information, but we don't care. We don't care about all this stuff. We don't care that people have been complaining about the broken Warzone maps. We don't care about all of that. But hey, some big fat land whale with blue hair got fake offended over Nick Merckx's tweet. Let's address that problem. Yeah, let's address that problem. That was Activision's thinking. And Activision decided to step in and remove the operator bundle that just was announced a few weeks prior with Nick Merckx because his comment was too offensive. And since then, it's kind of been crazy. You've had big streamers like Dr. Disrespect and Tim the Tap Man standing with, with their friend Nick. You've had other people like Hassan having things to say, and it's created a lot of controversy. But ultimately, I think that some people are getting really They're giving up too quickly on the Call of Duty boycott. And you guys know I don't necessarily call for boycotts. I just say, hey, I'm not going to play something. And if you choose not to, that's great. And I think if enough people finally realize what's going on, that's great for whatever happens. But I think that the long-term effects of this can be bad. It can. I'm not saying it will be, but I think it can be. When you have Dr. Disrespect and Tim the Tatman and Nick Merckx, 3 of the biggest streamers in gaming, period, actively not playing this game. And whether they stick to that, I don't know. I don't know these guys. I'm not to speak for them. But for right now, they are not playing Call of Duty. That will hurt Call of Duty's player base. That will hurt Call of Duty's player base. And again, as we talked about with Bud Light, as we talked about with Disney, as we've talked about with Target, as we've talked about with other things, it's not like we're looking to go, Call of Duty has to go broke. If they lose 10%, it will be a massive blow to the company. And that is what happened to Bud Light. That is what happened to Target. That is what's happening to Disney. If you can just hit 10% of a company, you will bring them to their fucking knees. A company of that size getting a 10%, 15% hit is massive. And that is what I think people are losing focus on, that it's still, I'm not saying it will, but I'm saying it's possible. We need X Defiant to come out. And again, the closed beta is going on right now. The open beta starts tomorrow. I'm hearing it's broken as hell, but there's a lot of old Call of Duty developers on that. And we'll see what happens with X Defiant. We'll all be playing it if it's playable, but there's opportunities out there. So we'll see what happens. So anybody else got any thoughts on this whole story? I mean, the thing's been wild.
I think a lot of, again, a lot of these outlets, media outlets started picking up when the DLC released, like, well, looks like Modern Warfare 2 and the DLC are number 2 and 3 on Steam. Boycott failed. And it's like, well, first of all, you got that within the first couple hours of it releasing. Obviously, there's still a massive player base. Obviously, not everybody's as tuned in to all the Nick Merckx stuff that's going on. Like we saw with Bud Light, it got hit with a 20-30% drop in their sales. And that took them from the top selling beer in the country to the second top selling beer in the country. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean that it's not a significant blow. And then here we are just a few days removed from that. And all of a sudden, Modern Warfare is out of the top 10 and the DLC is down in the 40s somewhere in the best sellers list. So maybe let's wait a little bit on that and see what the impact really is. And I think that the idea that you have so many of these big streamers who typically play Call of Duty all the fucking time, who are still not going back to it. Will that last forever? I don't know. But I think as long as that lasts, you're going to continue to see a lot of backlash for Call of Duty every time they post on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Beardo, you've been covering it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think another reason why these streamers might not be eager to jump back into playing Call of Duty right now is because they know that maybe their fans are either probably call them out, call them fake. You know, why aren't you doing this? And they don't want to piss off their fans, the people who donate them thousands of dollars every single week, because, they already came out and said, hey, we're supporting Nick Merckx. Dr. Disrespect uninstalled the game live on stream and said, unless Activision publicly apologizes to Nick Merckx, I'm never playing Call of Duty ever again. So if he just decides to go back on that and say, you know what, I'm getting kind of bored with the games that are out right now, I'm going to, play Call of Duty, I think he would face some significant backlash from his fans. But Doc has his own game coming out. He's got his own game, Dead Drop, that's going to be coming out. So he's focused his time on other stuff. But I think X Defiant really is in a perfect spot, in a perfect position right now. Couldn't be better timing. And as long as it's good and it has a strong, because it's going to open fully, like the full game is going to be free to play at the end of summer. And if it's awesome, and looking at the roadmap for what they have for like the next, like the seasons for the months after that, if it goes into November when the next Call of Duty is supposed to come out and people do not simply buy it, because this Modern Warfare 2 2022 got, I think, $1 billion in 10 days it made. Yeah. That cannot happen. That cannot happen. So we'll see. Time will tell, but perfect spot for X Defiant right now.
What do you think, Rollo?
Yeah, I agree with Beardo that it is good timing for this. I think that we've reached a total turning point when it comes to a lot of this stuff. Whether Call of Duty has the momentum, like you said, companies care about growth. That's really what they care about. So if you temper that growth and you cause them to lose money, they are going to start freaking out, and eventually that's going to make an impact. So the question is, how long are these companies willing to take the heat, and how long will investors keep backing them up before the pressure gets too high? And what will it take for fans to get back? Like, what's acceptable for everybody? For me, I don't give a shit. I can say no to a company forever, even if they completely repudiate. Like, I could just say fuck you and I'm done. So some people aren't like that. A lot of people have a lower threshold. So I think, especially in the FOMO era, having streamers, how many times have people complained when a patch comes out or something like that? It's like, oh man, they changed this, they balance this game, or they nerf things because of a streamer, all this stuff. Like, the influence that streamers have nowadays on a game is huge. They are basically free marketing in a lot of cases. Now, a lot of companies even pay them now millions of dollars.
Remember Valorant? Remember when Valorant first came out and all the COD streamers for like 2 weeks were playing that shit?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, that has huge influence to build the reputation and make or break a game. So if you have the top streamers jumping ship, that has in 2023, that's huge. That could destroy everything. Just like them leaving Twitch for Kick. So this could have a huge reverberation effect along the way. But we'll see.
Between those three guys, Nick, Tim, and Doc, they're kind of like our community that we're part of on the internet. Their fans blend together. If you watch Doc, you're more than likely familiar with Nick. You're familiar with Tim. So they're all going to band together. And if these guys, these streamers, are not playing, their fans aren't going to play it either.
Yeah.
It's true. And I mean, like, to Rolo's point about streamers having influence, he's right. Because I actively didn't play Fortnite forever because Ninja's the cringiest motherfucker on the internet. And when he was the symbol of Fortnite, I was like, I avoid this game at all costs because fuck that guy. But in reality, like, it is true that streamers do have a big influence. It's not the end all be all, but they do have a big influence. And, you know, Call of Duty, they have to recognize that. And will they? Don't know. Time will tell. We do have Warren Smith for
100.
This is what giving to money to people who don't hate you looks like. Thank you, Warren. Such a big supporter of ours. Thank you, Warren. I appreciate you, buddy. And yeah, like I was like Rippa the other day. I know you're talking about this, but like, what are you saying? You're basically talking about Rippaverse and how you don't take anything from Rippaverse because, you know, everything else you have going on takes care of that. And it allows you, you know, whether that's YouTube or whatever else you got going on, that allows you to continue to reinvest all that back into the company, building the company. And I think that's important for, I mean, you have to, like I said this about Rippa. No, I don't get paid to say it about Rippa. I just genuinely like him. He doesn't pay me shit. Fuck him. But anyway, giving him your money, giving someone like him your money, is you're not just giving him your money. You're giving him your money for a good product, knowing that he's going to use that to build a better product in the future, you know, and that's the important thing. So when you see people out there that you believe in what they're doing, they're as transparent as they possibly can, you know, that's the type of people to support. And so whoever that is, like I said, man, I'm never going to tell you who you can or can't give your money to. If there's a fuck Jeremy channel out there that build it all hate me and you want to give them money to keep growing it, fucking go for it. God bless you, man. If I'm successful, look, the only guy on the internet that has successful haters that build their channel off of them, it's not successful, is DSP. He's the only one. If you can build a successful hate channel off of me, that means I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? So
I would say Wings of Redemption also had some people also build a following off him. So there's a couple out there.
Was Wing? Would you say? And again, you know more about this than me. Was Wings like was he more successful early on than DSP was?
Yes, I think you could say Wings was more successful early on than DSP. DSP was still successful though, and he was making a lot of fucking money back in the day. But yeah, Wings was like widely regarded as a big like specific Call of Duty streamer, and then he just fucking fell off the face of the earth. But there were a lot of people that had launched channels that got way more interaction on his failures than he did on his show. So
I gotta say though, man, didn't a lot of them delete their channels after his redemption arc recently?
He did. They were spurging out. I mean, crazy that a bunch of them were just like autistic freaks, right? But like once their guy had some success, they couldn't deal with it. So yeah.
So Drew Hernandez, what do you got going on these days? We want to let everybody know where they can find you and what you've been up to. So what's been going on with Drew Hernandez?
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for having me. I gotta get ready for for my show. It's going to start in about 45 minutes on Rumble. You guys can go follow it. The link is probably in the chat somewhere. So hail to the chat. Thank you guys for allowing me to be here. Yeah, you guys can follow me on Twitter at DrewHLive. I do my own show, Drew Hernandez Live, on Rumble. I host the 4th hour of the Alex Jones Show every single Thursday.
Hell
So
yeah.
go to band.video, Infowars.com. That's a true honor to host that show. Not easy to do. I'll say that. And yeah, I got a new show. Actually got 2 new shows. Network called LFA TV. You guys can go find that on Rumble as well. It's called Based America. That's a new show that's coming up. And then I can't announce it yet, but I have a new project that I've been really working on for a long time. And I've been wanting to do it for a while, and it's kind of different. It's not like necessarily like the type of show that you're used to seeing, kind of like podcast level. It's totally different, and I think people are gonna like it. So you guys could be on the lookout for that. I'll probably announce it on my Twitter in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, guys, I truly appreciate it. Thank you guys for having me. And I just want to make this comment about this Call of Duty thing. You know, I found it interesting that this whole thing was about children in, I think it was a middle school or a high school in California, that were being indoctrinated about homosexuality, and Armenian parents got pissed off.
And they got labeled white supremacists.
And they got labeled white supremacists and radicals and rioters, and they're pissed off because they want you to leave their children alone. That's what this guy Nick was commenting on Twitter, alongside agreeing with the based Armenian parents to tell the government to stay the hell away from their children. Okay. So I just think, you know, this is where conservatives get it wrong. You know, all of a sudden they care about Call of Duty. All of a sudden they care about video games because it generates clicks for their websites, right? All of a sudden they want to cover, you know, what's going on in the video game world. But you know what? That's good. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe it's going to take them a little longer to get over to finally see the culture matters. The art matter. Obviously, movies matter. Obviously, the video game culture matters, because look, this cultural Marxist, you know, gay national fascism that we're all facing right now from the top down, like, it's going to invade everything. It's already invading everything. It's invaded social media, big tech, movies, video games, arts, education, science, anything you could think of. Okay. They even say exercising is white supremacy. You can't even go exercise without being accused of being a white supremacist. So people just need to draw a line. You need to draw a line. You need to pick a side, because if you don't, and you decide to have kids one day, and I think this is where maybe a lot of young people might be getting red pilled right now. They have kids. They start to get mature in their mind. They start to see how much they are getting taxed and, you know, raped by the government. And then now the government not only wants to rape your bank account, they want to rape your kids. So, you know, people just got to wake up to this reality and pick a side, because it's either you side with truth and you side with what's right, or you just side with the devil. It's like quite literally that simple, guys. All right, I'm out. I got to get ready for my show.
Thank you, Drew.
Appreciate you guys.
Shout out, Drew.
We'll game soon. Just hit me up.
Yep.
anytime.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Drew's a real one, man. Anytime he's on a show or something, he's rocking his Geeks Gamers shirt. He sends me pictures.
That's right.
He's like, I'm
I rock
repping.
on Infowars on band.video. Guys, I try to get it out there.
Hell yeah.
I really try to get it out there.
Drew's a
awesome,
real one. So
man.
for the rest of the show, we're going to continue dropping your links, so brother. So you guys go follow Drew, show him some love over
Drew
there.
gave me a huge
Appreciate
shout out
him.
for my book campaign on his show. It's like, it meant the world to me. Thank you, man.
Hey, love you guys. Rippa,
So-
keep it up. You guys are freaking
Hey, you
killing
too,
it.
bro.
Keep going. You know, I know eventually, you know, someday YouTube will probably drop the hammer, but we just got to keep going, keep moving, keep
Oh,
pushing. It's awesome. So hit me up anytime, guys. I love you.
Hell yeah. All right, bro.
All right, see you,
Take
bro.
it easy.
Later, man.
Drew Hernandez, everybody.
Yeah.
He is awesome. He is awesome. So we appreciate Drew.
You know, Drew brought up a good point that if you work out, you're a white supremacist. That must be why Rippa gets called that all the time. He's always talking about going to the gym twice a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes my
There we go.
skin
What are we
I
doing
guess.
here?
I don't know. I'm
It's,
just fucking
it's
around.
like Brady Bunch.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
What's
do
around
have.
over
There's
here?
a couple super chats I wanted to hit. Jay's Salty Taint for 199 says, "Rippa, say my name."
Nah, he wanted to.
Why?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
hold on. He super chats. I watched Rippa's live stream. He
Yeah.
super chats Rippa, and Rippa's like, I ain't saying that. I'm just gonna say Jay. It is so funny. I'm dying laughing. Like every time he sends some money, he's like, Jay's. I ain't saying that. I'm just gonna say Jay.
Listen, I think that people's names are part of respect in the audience. Okay, so if I get a super chat from My Cum Smells, I'm gonna fucking read it.
Hell yeah.
Jay's taking over the show. He's in charge now, so we'll let Jay
Watch
handle
the
it, sir.
viewership dip.
Run the show, Jay. All
Jay
right, we're at 30.
Casaro.
We're at 35-45 right now, Jay. You better hope. You better hope we don't lose viewers.
Make sure to go to 9 Line Apparel and buy your drunk 3PO t-shirts, your hats, everything.
Help a veteran.
Help a veteran.
Oh,
Sorry.
we went up.
Wait, no,
We
you
went up.
You want to help? You want to help a veteran? Super chat me. What the fuck?
You can do that too.
We went up 12 viewers, Jay.
It's the J effect. It just happens.
He can get you 12.
Yeah.
Up. We just dropped down
Baker's
9,
dozen.
11.
Somebody send $100, please. I'm gonna lose my job.
Unsubbed.
Oh my
What's
goodness.
it feel like to be at the bottom, Jeremy?
What?
Nah, there's still women down there. Well, never mind.
Oh,
there we go. So it feels okay. It's good down here. All right, Jay, we have officially -4 viewers now that you've taken over
listen,
the
I
top
have no
spot.
control though. Even though I'm in the corner, I can't control. I can't highlight messages.
You could fucking
I have
talk
no
about something.
Yeah, you could actually,
all right, so I'll be Jeremy. So Ryan, what were you talking about yesterday? Let us know. Take it away. Also, Batman vs Superman sucks. It's the worst movie of all time. I love Nintendo. And Trump 2024. I don't care what anybody else says. But Ryan, you were talking about this the other day. What was it?
Talking about what?
That's pretty pretty good. That's pretty.
It was
accurate.
pretty good. Yeah. What's up, Meme T? What's up, Meme TV? Oh man, we'll leave you there.
Jay, how's the channel going? You've turned into mini Keemstar.
I know it's going really well.
Covering drama YouTube channel.
Hey man, whatever's working, I leaned into that Hassan Piker stuff and it's working out beautifully. So on top of the live streams, doing well, and it's a little different take. So 50,000 views, a bunch of videos in a row is pretty cool. It was so special that my video inspired young Rippa to do a video. And he gave me a shout out, and freaking Keemstar stole parts of my video and played it. Only reason I know this is because of the background music. I was like, I'm the only one that uses that annoying background music, and he clips it out. And so he obviously has seen it, or somebody from his team saw it. So $2 for Jay for $2. Sorry, Meme TV for $2
for $2.
$2 for Jay.
$2 for Jay for $2.
Jay Love with a what is it, Beardo?
That would be a 50.
Warren Smith with the fake avatar. Thank you.
Why are you talking like that?
Talking like you.
Apparently.
Why are you talking like that?
No, that's video mode,
talk.
Jay. That's video mode, Jay.
Yeah, Jay. So let's talk about that video mode, Jay. You're like, like the way you talk, it's so cool and calm and collective on these audio only videos you do. It's so weird.
One of the last videos he didn't even say fucking Nick Merck's name right. The first thing he says in the video is, "So Nick Merck." 50,000 views.
It's all right. I don't show my face, so if I make a mistake, they can't be like, whoever's recording this dumb video didn't say the name right.
It's not like you have a whole bunch of other straight out of the theater movie reviews on your channel.
The other thing, Hassan, all his buddies are in there. It's like they're downvoting the video.
Oh, dude, me too.
It's like they're showing up in the comment section. They're like, Hassan said nothing wrong. You're just jealous.
I can't believe you made a video about a really fucking famous streamer and they have fans. Weird.
Battle Bit is a good replacement for COD if you love Battlefield Bad Company 2 with a low poly twist and 127 servers. It's right below COD in most played games on Steam database, and it's only $15. Is that one
that was one of the?
Thank you.
It was top in the sales
Nammers.
charts, I think. Earlier
Yeah, is that
today.
the one that was made by the developers that love FPS but they don't care about graphics? Is that the one?
Yeah, it sounds like Mark.
I mean, I actually think that's pretty cool.
It looks cool. It doesn't look bad at all.
Is it just on Steam? Is that what is it just a Steam game? I mean, I'm down.
It's
to
early
try
access
it.
right now.
All right. I mean, I'm down to try it. I'm not a graphic whore either. Obviously I'm a Nintendo fan, so clearly I'm not a graphics whore. And I kind of get tired of the people that are just so obsessed with, I mean, obviously good graphics are important. You want good graphics. I mean, but right now, I mean, my goal here is hopefully I want Apex Legends to just go away and fail, and then Rippa can buy respawn, and then give me Titanfall 3. That's what I'm looking for.
We may be playing a little bit of 6 Days in Fallujah, actually.
Yeah, so Ryan got some codes. So, dude, all these fucking gamers on my team, Beardo and Rolo had no idea about 6 Days in Fallujah. They had no idea.
Well,
fucking,
they're busy playing Fortnite. But yeah, 6 Days in Fallujah, that underwent a lot of controversy because just the fact that I guess it's just not far enough removed from real life when it happened.
Yeah.
But they received a lot of backlash during the development, even though they talked to people on like both sides of the conflict. They wanted to develop like what it really fucking felt like. And that releases tomorrow, I believe. And we do, the guys who are involved in that reached out to me, and we might have some codes. We might squad up for a little G&G action. We'll figure that out because that releases, I think, at noon tomorrow or something. So maybe tomorrow night we'll get something going.
I was watching some videos on it. I mean, the game is legit in terms of like it's one of these. It's very tactical. A lot of communication, things like that. So it's not just like
it's not meant to play solo.
Yeah, it's not pray and spray like Call of Duty and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
we'll probably suck at it.
Very much so.
the fucking the terrorists are gonna win.
So I mean, a lot of games here on the channel for sure. Whether it's X Defiant, hopefully that works over the next few days. Obviously, we'll be doing Fortnite. We're doing a Battlefront 2, and maybe 6 Days of Fallujah. So good stuff, man. And I want to check out BattleBit. I want to check that out. So I actually pulled. Let me see if I can pull a video of it up really quick.
Wait, are you guys saying you don't like my new videos? Is that what you were saying?
No, I like your new videos.
I like your new videos.
Oh,
I was just saying
I was asking Ryan.
You're your YouTuber drama channel now.
Well, at least for a few more weeks. There's no more Star Cruiser news. It kind of sucks.
This is like so much shit to talk about in entertainment right now. It's fucking wild. But the Jay's videos are like, Dr. Disrespect called his son a fat loser.
Here's a video from a huge YouTube channel, and the title is 3 People Made a Better Battlefield Game. I don't know if it's going to show up very well.
I've seen this.
Low poly Battlefield-like game developed by
this is
one of the best-selling games on Steam, boasting a concurrent player count of over 50,000 players, and is putting the Battlefield franchise to shame.
I'll fucking play it. I'm down.
Play Goats of Duty.
Oh, Goats of Duty was fun. That was a Crystal
really
one.
Fucking stupid, but it was fun.
It was retarded, but it was fun. So yeah, so that's pretty good. We'll check that out. We'll check it out.
Farquhar the Mighty for 5 says, Rippa is the king. I know him from the Blaze. I have all versions of both ISOMs. I wish I had enough to get a version to read, though. Ryan is the best.
Appreciate it, man. Read one of them damn books.
Thank you, Farquhar. We appreciate it. Chris Benoit with a super chat for 22. Oh, man, we didn't get this while Drew was here. Hi, Drew. I need some advice. Connecting with my son is going poorly. I tried to teach him wrestling, but I don't think he likes it. Maybe shooting? Any gun suggestions to teach him how to defend himself from crazy people? Thank you, Chris Benoit.
Wow.
When Jay seriously answered Chris Benoit a few weeks ago. Good, dude.
But it's because Krista read it so innocently, and she didn't say the last name too. She goes, "We got a super chat from Chris."
Well, you know any good books to put my kid to sleep? Is that what? Would that be a good one to get Jay with?
It was about video games.
It was like losing connection with my kid.
It was about prayer and stuff. And
even that one,
I'm like trying to give like some religious answer. It was from Melanie Mack actually, and she left. And so
wasn't it
was
when we were playing
about prayer
Fortnite?
and God, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, well, I'll answer the best way I know how.
Yeah, like that would be a really good one. Be like, Jay,
and no one freaking stopped me. Jeremy just let me go on and on and on.
Jay, I have a hard time putting my child to bed. I really need something that'll make him sleep soundly. Do you know any good books? You'd be like, hey, I've got the perfect book for your kid. Get Achromatic Chronicles Blue, Chris Benoit. That'll put your kid to bed. You can read him that right before his bedtime. Lights out.
Literally, when I read that super chat, like I read the super chat before I saw it was Chris Benoit, and I was like, oh man, I got some good gun suggestions. And I was like, oh shit, it's Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Big Mike for $10 Why doesn't Ripple like Trump? And why do 90% of black people vote Democrat? Pretty wild. I don't know. What do you think, Ripple?
It's not 99%. It's high.
95. I think it's 95.
The super chat's at 95. Sorry.
Okay.
I was like,
it's about 88. It's about 88.
Yeah, it's like
going.
That, it's about 80, like the high 80s now. But I mean, I'm libertarian. Trump's not, so I mean,
he doesn't like any politics.
Yeah, he doesn't vote Democrat.
He doesn't vote either.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I hope you were just making two completely disconnected.
I think it was.
statements.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Big Mike's looking for all those votes. So hey, Jay's salty taint for 5. Disney Star Wars isn't canon. Mara Jade and Kyle Katarn are. So's Darth Corn Pop and Darth Obama. P.S. Beardo's beard isn't canon either. Thank you, Jay's salty taint.
Fake news.
Butter Biscuit just got the foil cover. Let's go. Cover C. Yeah, I thought Rip was gonna say shout out or something, but he's all right. Just fucking drinking.
I'm hot. Shout out.
Right.
I like awkward silence every now and then just to kind of see. Like, as much as I hate awkward silence, I think it's funny when it happens.
They pull up.
Pull up.
Have you seen those? Have you seen that video? The guy who's like fucking walking up this hill every day to get in.
Yeah, he's like messaging me.
He's
like
got to be a
every
troll,
day.
man. He's
Like,
got to be a troll.
Yeah, it's like just weird.
I'm gonna shave Rippa.
We got did we get the 50 for Salty Saurus Rex on Locals? Did we get that one?
I haven't
yet?
read it.
It's here, yeah.
50 from Salty Saurus Rex on Locals. Anyone see the SJWs trying to boycott Final Fantasy 16 because it's too white? Despite Yoshi P already addressing these retarded diversity questions, these people are brokies. Like Az said, their boycott is nothing but tears because they broke as fuck. 1.5 million. Let's go. The Final Fantasy 16 thing's kind of crazy because there's been a few copies that are out there. And people are leaking the game. And I'm not a Final Fantasy player. I played some of the Final Fantasies back in the day, like on Nintendo, Super Nintendo, but I never really played them beyond that.
You would like 15.
Really?
15 came out like 5 or 6 years ago at this point. You would actually like that. The combat system's really cool. It has like there's kind of like a brotherhood connection between all 4 of the kind of playable characters and everything. I think you would actually like 15. You wouldn't be able to get super. It's a massive fucking world and a long fucking story, but I think the gameplay you'd like.
Okay. All right. No, I mean, I'm always.
And there's some
open to
fucking
trying
hot
this.
bitches in it too. So
hell yeah,
Hey, it's always a positive, right? It's always a positive. But yeah, so in terms of there's a lot of leaks out there. So for all the Final Fantasy fans, be careful if you don't want to be spoiled, because people are trying to actively spoil that game because there's some copies out there that got out. And then Rippa, where are we at? 1.5 billion. We almost there, so I can get my 25%.
I wish it was 1.5 billion.
Yeah,
if I had 200 million to sink into this like Disney does with their projects out for sure.
I heard that.
1.5 billion. But we're at 1.493.
Oh,
yeah, we're creeping on to come up.
Close.
Let's go.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Good stuff indeed, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, so anyway, be careful if you're looking for Final Fantasy, looking out for that.
Oh, and by the way, I mentioned this off stream, obviously, in my tweet. A lot of people asked because they wanted to donate ISOM 1, and my team just got that added on the campaign. So
nice.
ISOM 1, you can even bundle it for only $25. We'll give them 1 and 2. It's all good. So they're up there. It's live on. We got like, I don't know, 4 or 5 buttons on the campaign page, and you can pick whichever one of those that you like.
Hell yeah, good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are asking about that. So now you know
that was a big that was one of the biggest demands. So I got my team on that like ASAP.
Nice. Cassia says BattleBit sacrifices graphics for gunplay. It's fantastic. I'm honestly gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, and we're gonna try it out. Boys, let's go. We got another game to play.
Let's go.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no graphics whores complaining about it. Fuck you and your graphics. I'm a Nintendo guy. Plus, we play Fortnite. Who gives a fuck about graphics?
I don't know. Some of Chun-Li, come on, get out of town.
Fortnite has like I actually think it's good, but what they do is like stylistically, they're able to do a lot of things because of the style they've chosen.
Honestly,
they don't need the type of fidelity, and they can still maintain the frame rate and all this shit.
I actually think I think we lean into the meme of Fortnite. Like in all reality, Fortnite's a really fucking good game. It's a really good game. The mechanics are really good. The gunplay is good. The maneuverability.
Fresh. Yeah, they always keep it fresh.
It's still the best battle royale out there.
Yeah,
like there isn't a better one. Like Apex might be close, but it doesn't. It's nowhere near Fortnite.
Well, there's just no excuse for Warzone being a failure at this point, and I don't know. Like, there's just no excuse for Warzone to be dead. And I mean, maybe it's not dead now. I guess they've revamped it, but like Warzone has been broken so much since they got rid of the first map. What was the first map? When they got Verdansk. After that, Warzone has been an up and down disaster since that point. It has been bad. So we are playing, but Josiah Rises demanded it, so we are going to run some Fortnite after main event tonight. So
shit, we better get done quick. Mr. Lab for 5. Hey guys, would you ever have Tyrone Magnus on TNME or on FNT?
I'd love to have Tyrone Magnus. I love that dude. So yeah,
he's a big shout out to him. He's a big supporter of the Rippaverse.
Yeah, matter of fact, let's I don't know. Let's see if he wants to come on next week. I love Tyrone Magnus.
Yeah, he's good people.
I was on a stream with Drinker. I've talked to him. We follow each other on Twitter. We've talked a little bit. So I've been watching Tyrone Magnus forever.
Last time I was on a stream with Tyrone, didn't go so well. But yeah.
What stream was that?
Oh yeah, I know. Now I know.
Yeah. The one, Jay. The one.
Hey, I'll see if Zach's around. Maybe he wants. Maybe we can reunite the whole.
Hey, you want us to promote Rebel Moon for you?
The whole gang back together, man.
Oh man,
your fucking bitch wife gonna be fucking screaming about Geeks and Gamers in the background again. You fucking bitch. Bruce for $10. What's up? Bruce, if Rippa was feeding homeless on Thanksgiving, detractors would complain about the gravy. Sucks for them because we're just getting started.
Yeah, that's weird, man. Like, see people angry, or imagine how much of my contrarian that you have to be to find something wrong with donating books to hospitals and cancer patients, bro. Like, you have to be fucked up in the head.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Mr. Leb for 5. I just said that. EHF for 10. Rippa turning my autistic nephew into a clan member. With the power of weaponized autistic clan, we will win. Thanks, EHF.
I mean, I guess.
I don't know.
Ryan found that one very
Thank you for the $10.
Yeah. It's so out of fucking left field. I don't know what that's talking about. Bruiser Monster for 5. What do you guys think about Lies of P game?
Looks all right.
Of P, the letter P.
Yeah, it looks all right.
WD40 for 5. I got out of Puerto Rico just in time to dodge the storm heading that way. Hail chat. Yeah, that's what I was when I was talking about the shithole countries that hurricane's gonna hit.
Yeah, man, I gotta get my concept artist. That's where he lives. We got to get him the fuck out of there. Because in Puerto Rico, these motherfuckers will lose power for a week.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many.
It could be just a little light
how
rain.
many Donald Trump Kobe jumpers of fucking paper towel ain't gonna turn the electricity back on.
That's still one of the greatest things I've ever seen, dude. He was trying to get his form. He was squaring up, man.
He was
there was follow through on that.
He was following through.
Bro, one of the things I hated so much about Obama's presidency was the fucking basketball shit.
Yeah.
Where they'd just be constantly showing him playing basketball. They have Clark Kellogg go out there to talk about NCAA tournament, and he'd intentionally lose a game of horse to fucking Obama. I hated that shit.
They would always have Obama go out there filling out a bracket on ESPN Sports Center in the morning.
Yeah. Here we go right here. This is classy president right here.
It's all on the wrist.
It's like
He's
a
got that
3-point
beef.
contest, man. Like,
It's like, why, dude?
taking the
Like,
ball off the fucking rack, and he's like,
People need like food and water. Here's some paper towels, and they're all dropping them. That's the
yeah,
worst.
fucking Larry Legend,
yeah, it's just cashing out, man.
the Great White Hope.
What a goat.
Cashing out, man.
Oh shit.
Jeremy's creamy back end for 10.
What the
Jeremy?
Fuck.
What?
Would you read that one on air, Ripple?
No.
Jeremy, I heard I was missed on last night's Cobra Cast. Rest assured, I got filled up nicely anyways. Hail to TNME and hail to the 199. Oh, an MCU fan wants me to say hi to Krista from him.
Yeah, as MCU fan in the chat tonight? I haven't seen MCU fan.
No.
I think he
MCU fan is no more.
I think he finally ended it.
Really?
Cope.
Wow. Yeah, so
Jonathan Majors appeared in court today, so maybe that's why he's not here.
That was a good
yeah. Oh, MCU fan has not been here. Was MCU fan here for daily?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
So that's
Wow.
He's just busy. He's busy. He'll be back.
He'll be back. Don't worry. He'll be
Maybe he's canceling, just like Marvel canceled on San Diego Comic-Con.
back. Maybe.
Marcus Henry for 10. Ripper, you got to put a blind character in the Rippaverse. Make him a swordsman or a gunslinger. I don't know why, but there's something.
Okay.
Hey, I got
You
two
need blind.
referrals. I got 2 referrals during the show for Meta
Meta?
PCs. Thank you
Nice.
guys. Go over to Meta PCs. And, if you are interested in a new computer, go over there. Mods will be dropping links and use the promo code 199 if you find anything, whether you want to buy it from the Geeks Gamers landing page or anywhere else on the site. They always got our back, and really happy to be working with them. There's Cam Man on it right now, and Hokies. Appreciate you guys. So please go over there and consider supporting 199.
Shout out.
I love the fact that the 199 thing. So it wouldn't exist without Ryan, but at the same time, he thought I was an idiot for embracing it. You know what I mean? So that's so funny.
And we were doing we were doing something for Meta PCs earlier today that'll come out in a while, but it's like Jim was like, use the code 199, and I'm like, if somebody like has no idea who the fuck, what the fuck are they going to think about that? They're going to think they're getting $199 off. They're like going to think that like that means something of significance, and it's like it means fucking nothing.
But that's almost the best part about it.
Yeah, I can't wait for somebody to think they're getting $199 off and fucking put that code in.
Well, I think anybody that would be using the code would understand what the number means.
That's true.
You know what I
Every
mean?
fucking stream, we got 10 motherfuckers. What the fuck 199 mean?
It's so great, man. I love it. So yeah, so it wouldn't exist without Ryan.
It is
but,
a Seinfeld meme. That's what it is. Like it's just fucking about nothing.
And Ryan was like, I didn't know this until he said it recently. I don't know if we said it publicly or if it was a conversation we were having, but we're talking to somebody about it, and you're like, Jeremy's like, as soon as the next day, everybody in the chat's on 199. The very next day after we did, and Jeremy's like, I'm making all our memberships 199. I'm gonna, I'm merch. We're doing everything 199, and he's like, "Fucking idiot! What is he doing?" And then
like that's retarded. Like,
and now
are you retarded? Like,
Are you retarded? Hey, I just got my 199 Snake Pit shirt in. It looks good.
Yeah,
Nice. It looks
hell
good.
yeah, hell yeah. That's what's up right there. So it's good stuff, man.
Hayden for 5. I'll be donating some ISOM 2 books later this week. Awesome, you're working to get those books to kids. Hail TNME.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Big shout
What's
out.
up?
No,
That's
big
what's
shout out
up.
to y'all. Like I said, y'all the ones that are really pushing forward with the donation, man. So big shout out to y'all.
See, that's kind of what I was expecting when I had that really long pause when I said that thing about the book earlier. But
I was in the middle of hydrating, man. I ain't drinking enough water today. So
Well, that's why I paused so long. You like drank and then you put it down and you didn't say shit. Like, because I saw you drink. Oh wait,
I was enjoying
Then
enjoying the water.
Fucking mountain spring water.
Yeah, spring
Thank you for
water,
the
man. You know it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the update, Can Man.
Yes,
321
yep.
books right there.
The more books donated to kids that we've sold to these fucking retarded plushies, by the way. Just so you know. These are still available.
They're still available. They're still available.
Oh man.
Nobody wants them.
At least the haters. Haters fucking save up the allowance that you get from your fucking mom and dad living in the fucking basement. Fucking buy one of these things to fucking burn it. Make a video. I want to see people burning these things. I don't give a fuck. I just want to sell some. All right.
Yes.
So please
sell them. Az and Gary sold 1,000.
Yeah, what the fuck?
How did they? I know they have more people watching them.
They pulled a Captain Marvel with Disney just bought up all the seats. That's what they did, I bet. I bet fucking in Gary's garage, he's got 700 fucking Wizard Gary plushies. That's probably what's going on right now.
Use them for giveaways later.
Yeah, exactly. Your erotic Sunday swag. Only 700 weeks left till we get rid of all these. That's probably what's going on.
Oh man, that's good stuff. That's pretty damn funny. I think about that. Gary probably does have about 600-700 of those just stacked away for giveaways. That's good marketing, Gary. Give you credit for that.
People say it's because we launched at the same time that ISOM launched. That's what some people are saying.
That wasn't on purpose.
No.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Fucking $1.5 million later, sitting there, I sold 230 plushies. Pony up for $10. I'm an LSM member, and Chris Raygun commented on Nick Merckx saying gays aren't going after kids at school, and what Nick said made him look weird. He also implied taking kids to drag shows is okay. Hey, listen. I haven't actually watched too much Chris Raygun stuff in a long time. I'm pretty sure he made a comment about he made a fucking joke about me for the Batman review that I did one time, just on Twitter or something. So I don't fucking know, but there's a lot of people with a lot of fucked up takes on that, to be honest. Literally, that's what the parents were upset about. They were fighting in the streets because they felt like their elementary school children were being indoctrinated and shit. That's what they're worried about. So. Mike McGinnis for 5. One of the panels in the Interiors on ISOM 2 campaign has a truck and stairs in it. I see you, Rippa.
Well, yeah, it is. It does. ISOM 2 does have, stairs and a truck. Multiple trucks, actually, I think.
Multiple. Look at that. EF for 10. Jay asked the important questions like, why are you gay? Is that true, Jay?
Never asked that, but I never asked that. I was trying to think if I did, but I was like, I don't think I did.
Garfield's Bizarre Adventure for 5. There are people out there trying to claim Rippa's book is inappropriate for kids. I guess the term young teen and PG-13 do not exist to them. Yeah, you guys spell that out. I think there's a port. I don't know if it's on the website or what it's like.
It's on the
website.
website.
4,
Yeah,
and it's
on
young
the,
teens.
Yeah,
and up. There's no graphic gore, sex, or language, right?
Yep, that's right there on there. So yeah.
Mr. Peckerwood for 5. I don't see an option to donate my ISOM 1 issues that should have been fixed or is in the process.
Yep, it's on there now. Yep, we're good now.
There you go. Thank you, Mr. Peckerwood. Taters Vivo for 10. I'm watching on my phone, and when I scroll down, the first thing that shows up is Pixar's Soul. I think YouTube's recommending it to me because Rippa's in the thumbnail. Also, for Juneteenth, play Steph's favorite clip. I'll let Jeremy do that. Mike Hill for 5.
I just want to see how long you would react to it. Here you go, Steph.
Damn!
Dude, it's such a... Listen, internet, you guys...
It's so hard.
Everything out. I need more information on this moment. I need backstory. I have never...
You can't find it. You can't find it anywhere. I already went searching for it.
This is the greatest of storytelling. I need to know what her backstory is. I need to know how this happened. One more time.
Damn!
Is she okay? Does she want to be a guest on Tuesday night's main event? I need answers. Okay.
If I had to guess some part of her history, I think she's a single mother.
Checks out.
From multiple different men. I don't know. Just playing the odds, but it's my guess.
Linko Kenobi for a Hundy.
100.
Hundy. What's up, guys? Rippa, congrats on your business. I'm very happy for you and Jay on what you're doing for the kids in hospitals. That's why comic book movies suck. Video game movies are upon us, LOL. Hey, Jay, congrats on your Park Hoppin' channel. Can't wait to play X Defiant. I can't either. And yes, Rippa's crushing it. Jay is the best of us, and Park Hoppin' is doing great. So everything's rocking and rolling, man. Thank you, Link.
But all the credit for Park Hoppin' goes to Krista, man. She's taking that thing to a major level. So it's pretty awesome.
Nah, Jay, we.
That is 100%.
I dress around in weird costumes and she films. That's pretty much how it's going.
Jay, you built it, and now she's been able to come in there and kind of build upon what you built.
It's pretty awesome.
Park Hoppin' would not exist without Jay. Obviously, it wouldn't be growing without Krista, but it wouldn't exist without Jay. They're both a dynamic team. They're doing both an excellent job. So, yeah, Krista's got a video, 800,000 views over there. So, and that's after having like 5 on Instagram. Just hit like 1 million.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
she's crushing it. She's crushing it. So. And X Defiant, yeah. So tomorrow, X Defiant open beta. So the closed beta's today. We've got bad reports of the closed beta. I don't know if something will change once it becomes an open beta. The closed beta that they had previously a few months ago apparently went really well.
Yeah.
But this closed beta has been a disaster from a matchmaking standpoint, from a lot of different standpoints apparently. But now it becomes an open beta tomorrow, so we'll see what happens.
I have my theory that they were planning this open beta and then they last kind of second wanted to do like a little thank you for playing the first closed beta, so anybody who played the first one gets it a day early, and it was probably a last second thing for Ubisoft and they didn't quite have time to kind of get their servers prepared and ready. I think tomorrow everything should go smooth, and they really needed to, but I think that might have been what happened today.
Okay. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. I'm wanting to play the game. I hope the game is good. It looks good. And again, it is just a beta. I've seen some crazy things with betas. Sometimes they are just really close to the finished product. The one that stands out to me, and I'll never forget it, is the Titanfall 2 beta.
Titanfall 2 changed so drastically.
I have never seen anything like it. So again, I was a mega fan of Titanfall 1, and then Titanfall 2, the beta came out, and the first run was awful. Fundamentally a different game. I was so upset. I was so depressed. It basically was Call of Duty, and which again, I know a lot of retarded people said like, you know, Titanfall was Call of Duty with mechs. Not true at all. So it was just, it did not feel the same. The mechanics were weird. Nothing about it was Titanfall. And I gave up on the game. I'm like, I'm done. Respawn to their credit, listen to the feedback. And then when Titanfall 2 released, they fixed it and it was perfect. I couldn't believe, there was only like a 2-month gap, I believe. Wasn't it, Rolo? It wasn't far off from the release date.
Not much. Well, that's what made it kind of like, that's what pissed me off with the Respawn afterwards. Even though Titanfall 2 ended up good, I'm like, it was so easy for you bastards to change the game. Why didn't you make it right in the first place? Like, how do you launch the game without attrition, which was like your staple game mode? Like, it makes no sense. What are you trying to do here?
Yep. But at the end of the day, go support Rippaverse so Rippa can buy Respawn and give me Titanfall 3. That's the plan. That's my plan right there. So, did you ever play Titanfall, Rippa?
Nah.
Man, it was so good.
My kill for 5. Jeremy, after tomorrow, whenever you're back in Pensacola, there'll be a surprise at your P.O. box. 1987 G.I. Joe the movie poster.
Ooh.
Well, inherently with that super chat, it makes it not a surprise. But it's a very nice gift, Mike.
I'm heading back tomorrow now to go get that. No, but I'll probably be back early next week. So that is awesome. Thank you, Mike. Hell yeah. The 87 Joe movie has a special place for me. And I love it. I love the opening sequence. I love the whole movie. A lot of Joe fans don't like the 87 movie. And I understand why. But for me, I love it. Love the 87.
Hidden Geek Village for 10. Is there an official Geeks and Gamers roster? Or is it a team of friends that stream together?
It's a great question.
We should do a roster. We should have like a fucking major and minor leagues, and fucking every week we update the roster, like a 25-man roster, fucking send people down, bring people up.
There is an official team and I have
I'm on the bench.
As always, but there is an official team, but I have long talked about putting the whole team like and like bios of them like on the website so everybody can understand who is officially Geeks and Gamers and who's contributors and stuff like that. So Barstool Sports does that with their website, and I've been wanting to kind of emulate that for a while. So yeah, I know that's probably a question a lot of people have, so I'd like to do that so people understand who's actually on the team. Jay is not part of the team.
No, I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Christian Rocker for 199. Orcas might come for your arcade machines, Jay.
I know, man. The freaking orcas, man, they're coming to kill us all. I'm telling you.
It's payback for Blackfish or whatever that documentary.
No, man, it's Deep Blue Sea effect. Some scientists have been messing with our fish, and like giving these fish mammals these big brains, man. It's what's happening. They've escaped. They just had a giant, massive shark attack on a Netflix crew out in the water filming a documentary, and now like over 20 plus attacks in a month from killer whales and porpoises.
They're fucking hungry, bro.
It's just something deeper, man. You better understand that it's gonna get deep.
It ain't surprises me when people get killed by sharks and shit. What the fuck? That's what they do.
Pretty soon it's gonna be on the land. We live in Florida. The alligators are gonna rise up.
We'll be fine. If they haven't they been here for like fucking 80 million years or some shit?
Yeah.
If they haven't rose up now, they're never gonna
dinosaur.
do shit.
Yeah.
Problem is now is that the ball python in Florida is expanding and killing everything off. They're gonna run out of food eating the alligators. They're gonna start eating people.
Bro, I've seen fucking swamp people.
Alligators?
Yes,
I've seen swamp people
Big
fucking
ones can.
shotgun to the head. Fucking easy day. All right, I know right where to shoot alligators. Marcus Henry for 2. Rolos are weird, and Rolo lost money.
Ryan will be the first to go.
Probably.
Bro, I ain't dying from a fucking alligator. Like, there's way more different ways I will die before that. Butter biscuit for 5. What?
Huh?
You fucking started to say something. I said what?
I forgot. Butter biscuit.
Just so everybody knows, everybody on this panel is official Geeks and Gamers except for Rippa and Jay.
Can't afford him.
No, I can't. Rippa just hangs out with these bunch of fucking loser white people. Prove he's more successful and smarter than all of us. So,
bro, there's some wild coat videos about ISOM right now.
Oh man,
they're
wild. Crazy. They're getting crazier and crazier, man.
One video was hashtag like Eric July, Rippaverse, RK Outpost. And I was like,
what do you got to do with any fucking thing?
Basically, I'm fucking awful. And since you're friends with me, you're fucking trash. That's basically it. That's basically how a lot of these things go.
That's a pretty damn good compliment, though. That's a pretty good compliment, Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Butter biscuit for 5. Beardo, Yellow Flash is a video that Capcom is going the ESG route and is okay with localized censorship going forward.
Well, that's unfortunate to hear, but I'll see it. I'll see it from my own eyes when it happens, I guess.
Very next super chat from Matthew Hammond for 5. Yellow Flash is a video where Square Enix and Capcom are binding ESG to get loans from Western banks.
So frustrating.
We'll have to see.
Aaron Harvey for 5. This show's part of my Tuesday routine now. Thanks, y'all. Hey, Mike.
Hey,
thanks,
thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bill Sotheby for 5. What's sad is there's actually a funny, ironic joke in making the water character gender fluid, but Disney isn't trying to be funny or ironic. No, they're trying to normalize it.
Pretty sad.
The chat for 2. Love y'all. Rippa, Bot, Legend, Drew, Legend. Thank you, the chat.
Thanks.
Jay's Fat Cankle for 220. Doesn't say anything.
I don't have fat cankles.
Nothing.
Jeff, just one?
No, I think they're both pretty clean.
Would you say that, Rippa? Jay's Fat Cankle if they super chatted?
Nah.
Why the fuck not? That's not vulgar.
No, it's not vulgar, but it's still pretty foul. So no.
Got a lot of
not anybody other than Jay, maybe.
You guys, what the fuck?
You got a lot of
if it said
accounts out
Ryan,
there.
if it
He's
said
the-
like Ryan's fat cankle, you'd read it.
Yeah, I'd probably say it if it was you.
Sounds about right. Jay must be protected. He's basically the fucking Brittany Griner of Geeks and Gamers. Nobody can say anything bad. Also, he has a penis. So yeah.
Very proud.
I hate this fucking name. Naggardnall.
Naggardnall. Let's call him Sean.
Nagranol.
Nagranol.
Yo, I don't
Nagranol.
I don't want to be a
Nagranol.
fucking A's broadcaster.
Nagranol.
All right?
Nagranol.
I don't want to be an A's broadcaster trying to say that shit too quick.
Oh, man.
With a good game super sticker. Thank you, Naggardnall.
The way you say it is so much worse. Makes it sound so much worse.
Nagranol.
No. At
It's
least
Nagranol.
No. At least like I can say that, and people are very clear like what I'm saying or not saying. Very
That's
clear.
how Ryan says it. That's how Ryan.
yeah, that is how Ryan says it.
That's fine as long as it's that way. That's the South Park version. Marksman for 5. Jeremy, I sent you a Twitter DM. Rachel Dolezal made a cameo to thank the Rippaverse crew. It's safe to play. Thank you, 4chan, for the gift. What?
I got some lore. I interviewed Rachel Dolezal like way back in the
No
gap.
way.
Not even joking. With being libertarian, being Liberty TV, I interviewed her.
Back when people thought she was still black, or right after the controversy?
No, it was right after she had made that. She
Dude.
got outed as being a white.
That's hilarious.
Who sent it?
Marksman said, Jeremy, I sent you a Twitter DM.
Okay.
I don't know if he's Marksman on Twitter or not.
He is.
The boxing historian for 7, all caps. Marvel Comics died in 2012 after the Avengers X-Men storyline. Star Wars died in 2015. MCU died after Captain America 3. Thank you. Objectively, a cat for 2. How much for a Krista the Hunter cosplay? Did you see the Kraven the Hunter trailer?
I haven't, but
Okay.
yeah, I don't know, 100.
That's a serious fucking mistake. But
Is it bad?
well, no, you just could have asked for more than 100. But you've already set the
Yeah,
price.
that's for like
so now it's
10,000.
done.
Yeah.
10,000.
Yes.
It'd be a good cosplay though.
Well,
Start high
10,000
and then
Canadian is
compromise.
like 100 American. So
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Fantastic Mr. Knox for 5. Disney making a Reva comic book. You will like it or you're a bigot. Did they not learn from anything the High Republic comics that didn't sell? No. Harry Brownhole for 220. Eric made Disney think comics are where the money's at.
Disney basically just always repeats the scene from Empire Strikes Back. I've altered the deal. Pray that I don't alter it further.
Well, I mean,
And
they've been doing those
just
dog
keep-
shit fucking Star Wars comics. Even
those have been
bunch
forever.
of them back there. They've been doing them for a while, so it's not entirely surprising.
All right, here we go. Hang on. Here we
Oh
go.
no.
Okay.
Let's see.
It's Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Rachel Dolezal sending congratulations.
Oh my God. Twitter video is trash. Hang on.
It's fucking one frame per second in blackface.
Yeah. Well, no, I think it's so this is Jack Posobiec tweeted this out. So hang on. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I know she got trolled by somebody. I don't know what the Rippaverse connection is.
Rachel Dolezal sending congratulations to the 13% crew for hitting 55% this year. That's amazing.
Oh shit.
That's 55% of the work. You deserve recognition.
Oh my
Truth be told, it's really more like 6% getting it done. So you know who you are. Congratulations on your success. And this message is from your
That's why I
regional
would
manager.
never do some fucking dumb shit like fucking.
Hi, this-
Bro, yeah,
somebody
this
would
is-
easily talk me into saying some retarded shit.
Just to be real, this is how you know that Rachel Dolezal ain't black. 'Cause she would have recognized immediately what was going on.
Here's Montel Williams. Apparently he got hat. Let's see. They got Montel as well. Here we go.
Hey, Night Shift at store number 1352. Your regional manager, Chatelet Watkins, wants you to know that you've been doing really big things and surpassing bigger and better goals. He says that the numbers 13%, 6%, and 55% mean a lot, and you should know what that means. So,
damn it,
great
man.
job you've been doing. Keep up the good work, and look forward to a great 2020.
All for
You
50
guys are
bucks.
fucking trolling, man.
All for 50 bucks.
The hell is Montel doing these days? I guess cameo.
Cameo.
Dude, Alex Stein used to do cameos.
We were in line at Hollywood
Universal.
Yeah, Universal, and he's like, "Guys, I got to do a happy birthday," and I was like, "Me and Ryan are like, what?"
For $25, he's like, "Happy birthday, listen. I just want to say this is Primetime 99. We're going to save for the Ukraine. Happy birthday. I hope that
me and Ryan
gives you some money." Like shit, like
me and Ryan are all in the video, like, yeah.
All in the video.
All in the video dancing.
When I was on his show the other day, and he actually his producer got banned from Cameo because they had what's that?
Jazz Jennings mom?
Yeah, Jazz Jennings. They had Jazz Jennings' mom who's on Cameo, which is weird. But they sent like in a video for an inspirational message to Alexandria Stein. So yeah, and they got banned from Cameo after it was shown to be a troll.
Did you see what Suge Knight's son tweeted out, Rippa?
No.
Right here.
Yeah,
Suge
I
Knight
saw that.
Jr. Free my N-word Trump.
No.
Oh my God.
Blackface Trump.
And then this dude says Suge Knight may have killed Tupac, but he is forgiven.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Look at that. Looks believable too. That's what makes it hilarious. That's a pretty good alteration.
Oh shit.
Also, I need to talk to Alex or the Blaze or something about I don't know what the fuck is up with the lighting like on this show, but look how fucking dark my hair looks. Like it looks like I fucking dyed my beard and my hair or something.
It looks good though.
Well, it does look good, but it's like I've always got these motherfuckers saying I'm a redhead. And it's like, take a look at this fucking thumbnail. That looks like I used Just for Men right before or something.
Just
like what the
It
fuck?
is.
Yep.
But
That is really, it does look, it's a lot
super
darker.
dark. It's
Yeah.
super dark. Where the fuck am I? Jeremy's receding hairline for 5. Jeremy, Ryan, Beardo, you guys single? I find it hard to believe handsome guys like you are. Jay, you're a neat guy.
I'm a what?
A neat guy.
Thanks.
Swell.
Jim Crilly for 2. It's the ambiguously gay duo, unironically.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Fantastic Mr. Knox for 5. Guess those 2 superheroes in the DC Pride comic can only fly if one pegs the other. That activates their superpowers. Dove for. By the way, those are both members of the Authority, which I believe is going to be the first new DCU movie.
No.
I think. The Authority, yeah. I think it's coming out. I think it might be coming out before Superman Legacy or whatever.
It was one of the first ones that they had named.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, like basically they have like a gay Batman and a gay Superman.
Yeah, I mean that's what, it was almost I don't know, man. It's all they were created out of a troll, and it's like the fact that they were using them for Pride is fucking hilarious to me. But whatever.
Dove for Spirit for 5. Not a coincidence. The statue of Baphomet, the Satanic Temple, unveiled in Little Rock, Arkansas in 2018, depicted 2 children at Satan's knee. Thank you. Slade Lawton for 5. Rippa, got my eyes on 2. Can't wait. Anyway, who's the most famous person in history who put in the least amount of physical effort?
Kim Kardashian.
Jabba the Hutt. I don't know.
Kim put a lot of physical.
just
She
laid
put a
there
lot
and
of
got
physical
fucked.
effort. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like was she more lazy in her sex tape than Paris Hilton? That's the real question. We're talking about women that got famous from sex tapes. Who put in the most effort? Was it Kim Kardashian with Ray J, or was it Paris Hilton with No Name Fuck?
I honestly don't remember Paris Hilton's.
I feel like Paris Hilton's is really fucking boring. But I also feel like Kim just kind of fucking laid there and got fucked. So
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, Kim. Taker 610 for 5. Did you guys read my Streamlabs from yesterday's Mario Kart stream? Basically, a site blaming Flash's failure on catering to DC Trump fans and not diversity.
Yeah, I read all the Streamlabs on the Mario Kart streams.
It definitely, again, like I definitely don't think there was really much messaging in the Flash at all.
None.
Not that I saw.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think it was a great movie or anything, but there wasn't. It wasn't like hitting you over the head with any sort of identity politics. I don't think that Supergirl was a Mary Sue or anything like that, like I expected her to be. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you have like the line thrown in there, like the joke line from Ben Affleck's Batman that I didn't even hear in theaters. I didn't hear till afterwards about the giving away his money thing. But like, I guess that'd be about the only thing you could say.
I'm going to play this. I don't know if it's going to play very clearly, but here's a clip from X Defiant multiplayer. Of course not.
It's not playing well.
We're off to a fantastic start. There we go.
Yeah.
And it looks good.
It feels really like Call of Duty, man.
Yeah. The maps look nice.
Yeah. It looks really fucking good.
It reminds me of a very specific Call of Duty map from Modern Warfare, or
probably Black Ops 2.
The one
Black
that
Ops
just came out. Yeah.
Man, that looks really good. So, so anyway, we will be playing this as long as the beta holds up. We will. Speaking of betas, there's Ian Miles Strong. But anyway, we'll be playing this tomorrow evening. So we will see.
The one true smiley for
may even get Rip on it.
We should get Rip.
You got to register for the code though, Rip. You got to go to Ubisoft and sign up for the code.
Rip, do you say Ubisoft or Ubisoft?
I usually say Ubisoft, but I always say
Ubisoft.
I say Ubisoft too.
Who was it today that said it weird? Was it?
No, it was Hailstorm last night called it Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Krista should know. They're like in her backyard, aren't
French.
they? Like, yeah, they're right there.
Is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft, Krista?
Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Booby soft.
Oh, the chat's gonna go crazy for that.
No.
If you've had way too much to drink, it's Ubisoft. The one true smiley for 5.
Oh man,
that's so true.
Aruda's in the chat. Wow.
The one true smiley for 5. Huge fan. Thanks y'all for inspiring me to make a channel. Dropped a new video today. Would love some feedback. So this is from all lowercase, the #1 true smiley, all connected. If that's your channel name, then hopefully that's it. So there you go. Thank you.
Congratulations.
The one true smiley.
There we go.
The Tog OG for 5. Jeremy, I'm late. Ryan's smarter than you about BVS. Well, thank you. I don't really care if Jeremy doesn't have the same opinion as me in a movie at all. I just didn't like the way he was arguing about it.
Bro, there was somebody in the comments and they were like, Jeremy, you need to calm the fuck down. And it's just like, you understand that it's just bullshit with friends. Like, they're really not that serious. We're just fucking around, you know. Like, I genuinely hate. I genuinely hate the fucking movie. Ryan genuinely loves the movie. Who gives a fuck? We're on the internet. Let's argue about that shit. You know, and in all honesty, we argue about shit whether we're on the internet or not. So,
that's true.
But it ain't that serious. Anybody that thinks it's serious don't know how to be a fucking regular ass dude. Regular ass dudes just argue about dumb fucking shit.
Jay's gaping butthole for $5.
God dang.
Said it so aggressively too.
It's not
Jay's gaping butthole for 5.
Just saw the Rippaverse video for Comics for Kids. Awesome. Gonna donate a few because I'm racist and I hate kids. And then for another $2, Jay's gaping butthole says, "Wow, that went through. First was milquetoast. Love, Jay."
Thank you.
You said thank you to your own gaping butthole.
It's not. I don't have a gaping butthole.
My cum smells for 5. Thank you, Ryan. You're welcome. I will say your name, just like Clark Kent.
Hey,
Jeremy's. Go ahead.
Has anybody got any explanation on this? Is it fake? Is it real? Like, what the hell is going on with this thing? What is up with this?
It's probably just you can't see a fucking line. That's probably all it is.
I think it's a spider web. I've seen birds get stuck in spider webs. A really big fucking spider, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any, like...
It could just be some random thin wire or something.
I don't see anything, like...
Probably a web.
Yeah.
It's a dead bird, basically. It's just sitting there.
Yeah. That's wild. I love shit like that, man.
What does Krista think?
I don't give two fucks, dude. I thought I've seen so much shit that I immediately thought was like something weird that was like explained by something stupid. I one time saw these lights moving fucking back and forth in my backyard. I was like, is it fucking aliens? Are there people back there? Like, what the fuck is going on? And then I realized it was literally a neighbor's floodlight, but their sprinklers were on late at night, and their sprinklers were going, and it was like the prism through the fucking water that happened to be like just the right way. It's so fucking weird.
So are you saying you don't believe in aliens, Ryan?
I'm saying that I probably do believe in them. I don't think they're retarded enough. Like, if they've mastered interplanetary travel, I don't think that some stupid fucking dude who can't even speak English in Las Vegas, Nevada, is finding an alien hiding behind a fucking forklift or whatever that was going viral the other day. Like, that shit's so fucking retarded. You're telling me these dumb motherfuckers, you're telling me these smart motherfuckers who have mastered interplanetary travel, maybe intergalactic travel, but they're like just fucking hiding behind a small tree to be like, can you see me? Like, fuck you. That's so stupid.
I mean, the only counter that I would have to that is that that's literally what humans do when they observe animals like in the wild. They're literally like hiding behind the bush. So it's like, if you
we're
think
not that
you're
bright.
Yeah, I was like, if you think they're that stupid, like I could see aliens treating humans.
We haven't
like,
mastered
look
intergalactic
at these dumbasses. They haven't even left their planet yet. What a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
So I could see them like observing us and laughing and being like, what a bunch of idiots. Oh, yeah. But I was going to say with that thing that Krista posted, birds aren't real anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. The government drone malfunctioned. That's basically what that was.
That's what it is.
Jeremy's receding hairline for 2. I need Steph to beat me into the ground.
No.
Oh, yeah.
See you later.
See you later.
Sketch 174 for $1. Thank you. The chat for 2. Jay killing it, worth $2.
$2. No.
Our Master Jay for $199. Get Jay to 100K.
Thank you.
$2. You're down.
Maybe
You're done,
one
Jay.
day.
You lost your top spot, Jay. Not for $2. No.
Reignited Republic for $199.
Please subscribe to my channel.
Hey Jay, this is inspired by you.
4 super chats in a row, Jeremy.
A whole $5.97.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, I was mentioning that $100 one too.
It was Australian though.
Why is Ryan always putting me down? I always lift him up.
Variety content entertainment for 5. Since Jeremy gets all the ladies, can I get some tips on how to spit Riz at some ladies? Also love everything you guys do. Screw the haters.
You got to be above average.
That's all.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Be above average and speak with confidence.
Do your best and forget the rest.
That's right.
Bruh for $5 says bruh.
Oh, it's good to see you, bruh.
We love bruh.
Marcus Henry for 5. You guys see Az's breakdown of Melanie's catch of the bouquet at Chrissy's wedding. Now Beardo needs to do one. She's single, Beardo. Let's go.
Let's go, Beardo.
Thanks for the 5, Marcus.
Melanie was very motivated to catch that shit. All right. She wasn't gonna let anybody stand in her way.
Coincidence, Beardo? I think not.
The only thing that could have stopped Melanie from catching that would have been if there had been a trans woman out there.
Didn't the Steelers comment on that too? The Pittsburgh Steelers
on her Instagram.
Yeah, they
post.
did on her Instagram. They're like,
that was until that was before she spammed the F slur out on Twitter.
Yeah.
Did you see that, Rippa?
Yes, yeah.
Just trying to get that 100 million.
Yes.
That's all it takes. I'll drop a couple. I already said. I said it on Twitch like twice on accident. So fucking game.
I say it in real life on the daily. I ain't gonna put it on Twitter though. I'm not retarded. Objectively, a cat for 5. Marvel finds the demands of Sharia law problematic, but wants Muslim heroes. Nothing haram about that at all. Thank you. Godzilla's greaser for 5. Hey, G&G crew. Today's my birthday, and Disney flopping so much has been a great present for me.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Get
Happy birthday.
Drunk.
Registered sex defender for 2. Rolo liked that one.
That was funny.
Rippa, want to play Titanfall 2? No? Well, See you later.
See you later. Hey, I do want to take a minute to because I know Jay brought this up earlier, and we were in Jay's terrible timing, but this is a huge story. This is like Disney's heads are rolling at Disney, man. You know what I mean? Like this is a big story.
Those are the jobs that go when you really fighting for
Yes,
cash, man.
yes.
It's got the
Yes.
fake jobs are the ones that got to get up out of there.
Made up jobs, and this is the definition of a made up job.
Fake-ass job.
What was the situation with the other lady that left due to medical reasons? What,
It sounds like her husband's in like full-time medical care, like 24/7 shit.
Okay.
Christine McCarthy or something. And
Yeah.
she's like a really good friend of Bob Iger's too, and she's still staying on at the company. So
Okay,
I think
okay.
that there's not much there. This
Okay.
one, so I read the article when it first dropped. They do say that she's going to be joining another company, but it hasn't been disclosed yet, so I don't know. But if anybody sees this and thinks Disney's changing their ways, I think it's a little
No.
immature.
I don't think that they're changing their ways or anything like that. Now, with that said, I just think it's another piece of the puzzle of like, there's a lot of bad things happening to them, and you cannot ignore losing as much money as they're losing. You just can't. It's. I'm not saying that it's going to be tomorrow. Suddenly, Disney's going to be fixed. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that when you're paying attention to all of these pieces, eventually these pieces are going to add up to something. And but yeah, I think Rippa said it best. Like this is the definition of a made up position. That's all. This is a fake position. This is a fake position that you can afford to have when you're doing well. And I mean, I guarantee she makes what, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, if not more.
Probably a couple million or something.
Off of a fake job. So it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. Go ahead. Jay.
Apparently, she put together the Reimagine Tomorrow stuff. That wasn't that the one where that Bob Chapek got caught saying that he was gonna. Wasn't in those videos?
Reimagine Tomorrow is those leaked Zoom calls that came out. One was about critical race theory, but two, it was also about the not so secret gay agenda and all that shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Bob Iger was talking like he had Bob Chapek is talking like he had a gun to his ear.
A rainbow colored gun pointed at his head.
Yep. So
I don't know, man. It's suspicious.
I'm available. I told him I have experience in the job. I fucking added Disney. Fuck them. So that's not a position that, well, I guess it depends on what you mean by after BLM, because she's been there for like 6 years.
She's been there since 2017, but he may be
so-
talking about the position. So,
Suspicious
shout out
to me.
Yeah, a suspicious amount of women. Would you say?
Sure.
You don't know the meme, do you?
I just think there's a lot of changes happening, boss.
And do you think this is positive or negative for the company?
All right, let's get
hire me
those
as
super chats.
Do you not know the answer?
I don't know what's gonna be. I have no idea.
They need to fucking hire me. I'm telling you.
I don't think they have money.
Well, I'm not expensive.
I just don't think Disney has any more money.
They just got to match Jeremy's offers. Like,
That's all, man.
I'm
That's
already
all.
here in Orlando. Like, come on.
Yeah, so
they're gonna move you to
work remote.
California.
I can tell people to not be racist from my apartment. It's fine. All right, where are we? Viking beach bum for 5. Prayers for the Titanic sub people. Yeah, it sounds like they got maybe like 30 hours of oxygen left, based on the estimates. It's a crazy fucking weird story. I don't understand what would possess people to pay $250,000 to go down in something like that to see like an old rusty ship. But hey, I hope they're safe, man, because that's rough.
Scary, man. Scary stuff.
You know about submarining, Ryan. They're done. They're done.
I think
Like,
they're dead. Yes,
done. Yeah,
I think they're
done.
I don't think there's any hope. But
and there's no way to
still,
rescue them
obviously,
even if you find them.
But still, like, it could be something crazy and something could have gone wrong with their comms. They could be just floating around the surface somewhere. I don't think that's probably the case. But I like when I heard it was $250,000 to go down in that thing, I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then when I saw what it was, I was like, who the fuck like approved this? But again, it's not being really. I don't know what kind of regulations they have for that kind of shit.
None.
You're out there in international waters, like it's whatever. So I don't know, man. I hope they're safe though. But yeah, I think it's not good.
Yeah. Ripple is going to take that tour next year after ISOM #3 makes like $8 million. So
Ripple, would you like say it was $2,000? Would you go down? What is the Titanic down? It's over a mile deep, right?
12,500 feet.
Yeah. So like, would you go down to look at a wreck of the Titanic?
I don't even fuck with flying like that, and I especially ain't fucking with going to no damn water.
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean, I fly, but you know, I do it reluctantly.
Yeah,
I don't like going under tunnels, like when they fucking go underwater and shit.
Hey, just
like, go ahead.
I'll just give you perspective. This is what it looks like inside that sub with
yes.
several people.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And it's like, and there's not so say they pop up to the surface, they can't even like get out.
Can't get out.
That like it's basically bolted down from the outside in some way. There's no like internal release mechanism or anything.
It's got 17 bolts.
It just has to be that way because the pressure, correct?
Yeah, probably because they're
well, you can tell it's a mechanism that's not the same because if you saw like what Ballard found when he first discovered the Titanic, like the Alvin looks way more sophisticated than that, and that was in the 80s, and it had a hatch that you could open from the inside. So it's just it was probably a way to save costs.
Yeah,
but I mean,
it's one of the most terrifying
shit design though. Like
to show this picture,
designed,
Ryan.
man.
Can you explain? Like this is what controls it. That's why this controller was trending.
I saw a lot of memes.
That
out
one
there
button
about
is for
when your
like a
when your
sense.
fucking Xbox disconnects.
Yeah.
Like you know, that's how they're controlling that thing. Yeah, which I don't. There's not. I mean, whatever. It might not be a big deal.
Dude, you couldn't.
Logitech.
I'm not sure. How much did you say per person it is?
$250K.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I would do it if somebody was willing to give me that much money.
Yeah.
Like this shit terrifies me.
That's
the thought of
terrifying,
not being, and much like the flying aspect of it, but like the thought of not being in control of my environment or where I'm going, being in a small little contained little environment, going. How far did you say the Titanic is down? Like a mile?
500 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.5.
Bro, it's like it's
You ain't-
freaking
you
me out.
ain't swimming up.
It's freaking me out to even think about this. Like, because
Like
I
being
haven't
buried
really been
alive.
Yes.
Almost.
Yeah.
Oh, it's freaking me out to think.
That's the
about
thing.
it, man.
That's
It really
that's
is.
messed up. It's like
Fucking with my
imagine
head.
them like in the sub knowing like it's
They would have
This
been
is
better
the
off
end.
just
They're
road.
just slowly
Just
running
idiot.
that out.
Yeah.
To be honest, if I'm being real, I think they're already dead. You know, I think that something happened on the sub. I think they're already gone and they're ditched down there somewhere, and it's really depressing and it sucks. Keep your prayers out there. Keep thinking about these people because it's crazy. The families of these people that are out there, it's fucking horrifying to think of. But like in all reality, when I'm thinking about the things that could have happened down there, they're probably gone.
Yep.
You know
I
what?
don't think they're just sitting there like
Waiting to die.
I know they said that for this particular vessel, crush depth was about 1,000 feet further than what it's supposed to. But if your hull's compromised, then you're not going to be able to do that.
How many billionaires are in the world? Is there like a lot? Because there's like
a few
apparently
hundred,
there's
few hundred, I think.
A couple less now.
There's like 3 in that sub.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild, man.
Well, when you're rich, you die in really extravagant ways. Usually, that's how it goes.
Someone said you couldn't hold your breath long enough to float to surface. Yeah, no shit.
The pressure will kill your lungs.
And
will
also,
explode
yes,
before
exactly.
that. Yeah.
What is what can it
Bends.
even go to without any protection? Somewhere like 100.
It's
a
maybe,
couple hundred
maybe a
feet
couple
down,
hundred
right?
feet. Yeah, a couple hundred.
Like
feet.
some of those free divers go a couple hundred feet down, and even that requires a lot of training for your lungs and everything to withstand the pressure. So
when you
it's
get
a
the
sad
bends too, you get
Hopefully there's a
nitrogen buildup in
miracle.
you get nitrogen buildup in your blood. So even if you, like, let's say you're in a mini sub like this, you can't just punch it to the surface either because of pressure equalization. So you have to slowly ascend to the surface. A lot of times.
Actual
you're also
Boomer says,
being
did they have any political views? Who fucking cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Like,
Yeah, and
legitimately.
let me correct myself. There's only
legitimately.
two billionaires, not 3.
Now, the sad part is
gives a
that
shit.
The sad part is that one of the gentlemen here, he's the CEO of a company. He brought his son, his 19-year-old son.
He's
went with him.
asking, but the point of the question he's asking, which I still think is kind of a crazy question, is like he's asking, basically saying like, are they right wingers? Is somebody
I don't know.
sabotaging? That's the point of the question. That's the motivation behind the question. It's not that
bad
he's asking.
Bad shit happens. Like not everything is like a false flag or some sabotage.
It's
It's
just
like
a
the world is.
distraction, bro.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein's the one that bolted it down.
Yeah.
Sketch for 5. Jay, if an elephant with a tuxedo in a top hat asked you to go with him Mount Dracula with Batman, what would your answer be and why?
Yeah.
All right, listen. Whenever there's controversial stuff that happens, I want to get ahead of it. So I want to go ahead and address it right now because articles are going to be hitting the internet pretty soon. Disney's chief diversity officer Ryan Kennel exposed. It's an exclusive story from.
Look at that picture in the top right.
Oh my god.
Look at me and Chrissy.
I know. We got the Pharaoh.
The Pharaoh picture is my favorite.
You got the Batman.
And Sketchy, I say yes, man. Any animal in a top hat is all right with me.
Hell yeah.
Even though Jeremy just totally steamrolled your super chat.
That's gonna be a video on
anyway
article on Fandom Wire.
All right, I'll give Jay the top spot back. There you go.
Lieutenant Hughes for 2, $5,452 away from 1.5 million. 321 books donated.
Let's
Thank you,
go.
Lieutenant
I love
Hughes.
it.
John Yarber for 5. That was Nellie Freebush. She forgot her order of a dozen McRibs in the taxi, and that was that. Damn, 199.
Damn.
Oh,
Nellie
man, the
Freebush isn't Nellie Freebush like? I feel like that's a name from Miss Congeniality. Am I fucking wrong? That Sandra Bullock movie?
Man, I know the Sandra Bullock movie, but I don't remember if that name.
I watched that like once a long time ago.
Oh, it's great. Gracie Lou Freebush.
Gracie Lou. All right.
Gracie Lou.
Gracie Lou. I'm like that rang a bell for me from Miss Congeniality for some reason. Ball sack for 199. Hail 199. Also, hi Jay.
Hi ball sack. How's it hanging?
Carlos Estrada for 5. Ryan, did you see your waifu, Brie Larson's being simped on by Samuel L. Jackson after she lost her mental health over Trump? Prayers for Brie and simp. Should we talk about that, Jeremy?
Let's talk about it. Queen Brie Larson is back in the news, ladies and gentlemen, because Samuel L. Jackson was asked a question about all of the backlash that Brie Larson dealt with and that you're friends with her. How hard was that for her? Instead of Samuel L. Jackson just saying, hey, Brie, she's a great person. She's a good friend. Really appreciate her. And obviously, anytime you're dealing with, the iconic characters in comic book universes, there's going to be some divisive opinions out there and a lot of passion. But overall, there was far more positive than negative. And Brie, she's just moving forward, and she's a really great actress, and I look forward to working with her in the future. Instead of saying that, he made it about Donald Trump and racist fans. That was his answer. And we're going to pull up that article and talk about it. But that's what he made the answer about. Her being broken over the Donald Trump election and how all of the fans that were criticizing her are racist, sexist, and incels. And this is all to promote new Disney Plus show, Secret Invasion. I'm sure that's going to get all the fans, just really excited for all of this. My goodness. Trump broke Brie. Yes, here we go right here. Samuel L. Jackson talks Marvel racist like Trump and his FBI threat.
This is the original Rolling Stone interview where all of these quotes are coming from. I'm obviously not going to subscribe to Rolling Stone because I'm not gay. But here's where a lot of this stuff came from. This is what it all comes down to. Samuel Jackson defends Brie Larson from critics who, quote, hate strong women. Now, like the Trump quotes in here, all this stuff, but hate strong women. How many people had a problem with Black Widow?
None.
How many people had a problem with Scarlet Witch before her kind of standalone show that was terrible? How many people had a problem with Gamora? How many people had a problem with, let's go to DC, with Wonder Woman, like complaining about they have a strong female? Not that many people out there. There was one specific movie that got a lot of backlash, and it was called Captain fucking Marvel. And it had Brie Larson. It was a culmination of things. It was the things that Brie Larson had said before she took the role. It was the things she said after she took the role. And it was the way that they decided to portray her in the movie. And by the way, if you just look at the trailer for The Marvels, it looks like they're trying to kind of reverse course from that and make her not come off that way. So it's almost like they know fans didn't like it. But this is the way Samuel L. Jackson decided to take this. He talks about his friendship with Brie Larson. They were in Kong Skull Island together. They did that Netflix unicorn show, whatever the fuck it was. But then he says this. The two also bonded through the 2016 United States presidential election. Quote, then we bonded through the election while we were doing her movie when Donald Trump won. She was broken. And I was like, don't let him break you. You have to be strong now. And then here's the quote about Captain Marvel. Then when she got Captain Marvel, she called me and was like, they want me in the Marvel universe. Should I do it? And I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. But she's not going to let any of that stuff destroy her. These incel dudes who hate strong women, or the fact that she's a feminist who has an opinion and expressed it. Everyone wants people to be who they want them to be. She is who she is, and she's genuinely that. Quite a way to promote Secret Invasion, don't you think?
God, man, it's unbelievable. Again, go back to like my answer where, you know, why do you have to throw these bombs and these haymakers out there? Because they hate your guts. They despise you, and they always have to make it about them and how much they hate you. Again, with Marvel and the situation that they're in, with Pixar and the situation they're in, with Disney and the overall situation they're in, this is not a way to promote a series that I think probably would get a lot of attention. But from what we hear, this series is a disaster anyway. Is it like releasing all at once or one episode at a time? Like, I don't even know. It's
weekly. So I think the first 2 episodes probably drop, I think, either tonight, like at 3 a.m. in the morning, or tomorrow. I don't know exactly the time, but it releases on the 21st of June. So it's coming out. Then it'll be like weekly release after that. You know what I mean? But I think because the first 2 episodes have been reviewed so far, I think they're probably going to drop the first 2 episodes, but I'm not quite sure.
What a disaster.
It is the lowest reviewed critically Marvel series yet when it comes to Disney Plus. It's still hovering the 60s, but even She-Hulk got an 80% somehow from these fucks.
Jesus. Yeah, this is not going to be good. So, Beardo, you looking forward to Secret Invasion and how racist you are?
Can't wait, man. I actually have it have my Disney Plus open right now, just waiting, counting down the hours.
Heck yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
well,
you know what? Maybe we should all just hate watch it and then just, you know, pull a Disparu and just get hundreds of thousands of views.
He's pretty good at that. He's pretty good at that. Well, I mean, Beardo, so no X Defiant for you. I just want you to watch this series and then rewatch She-Hulk just to remind yourself that you are a toxic white male and you need to apologize. Okay?
All right.
Can you do
Anything
that?
for G&G.
There you go. Thank you.
Anything.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
You got it, boss.
I am an ally. I am an ally. But yeah, I've got a video coming out about this. I'm sure Ryan has 4 videos already made about this particular topic. Right, Ryan?
I released one earlier today.
Okay, there you go.
I'll have another one tomorrow, though.
That's how we roll around here.
Yeah, but it is wild, and like obviously one of the big. I got tagged a couple times because there's articles of like Brie Larson was broken by the Donald Trump election. It's like wake me when she said something in the past 7 years, and when it wasn't just a random friend who said it. But yeah, like obviously. The Marvels is probably going to bomb for them too. Secret Invasion is probably going to be just like all these other Disney Plus shows and be a disappointment, not get good ratings, lose money for Disney and Disney Plus, which loses billions of dollars each and every quarter. But the Marvels is still coming out later this year. Like, I don't care how much they do to change Captain Marvel. The ship sailed on it in large part. So I don't know who's interested in that. I don't know how much money that thing's going to lose.
Yep. What do you think, Jay?
I think it's terrible.
What?
Thanks, Jay. Appreciate that, buddy. Good job.
What is?
Miss Marvel.
Just Miss Marvel? Fucking racist.
Marvel movie.
Oh.
I agree.
I concur. Well said.
We got some super chats, Ryan?
We do. Thank you for letting me know. Time and place for 5. Beardo, why do you have Eric's picture on your wall? Are you drinking Bud Light? Hail the 199.
This guy right here.
It does look kind of dark.
Yeah, I got the white tokenized version of Young Rippa right here.
It does look a little dark.
And no, I don't drink Bud Light.
Is that Rippadolazol?
it's the white tokenized version of Rippa. Yeah, I got it on Rippaverse.
I was debating if I should make a DSP video because apparently it got caught.
Oh
again.
no,
That's just nothing. Like it's like you can't even see.
I know,
anything in that
but it's just
fucking video.
freaking funny, man.
it is funny.
It's funny.
Laugh, Ryan.
Haha. Pony up for 5. If you could only pick one, would you choose PS5 or Xbox, Switch, PC, and or Steam Deck? Oh, hold on. If you could only pick one, would you choose PS5 or Xbox? Period. Switch, PC, and or Steam Deck are hypothetically off the table. I'd choose PS5.
Yeah, PS5 every day.
Well, so wait a minute. So is it PS5 or Xbox? Is that my only
Yeah,
options?
that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
PS5.
PS5.
Yeah,
I'm the only dumbass that still chooses Xbox.
Xbox has self-admittedly given up this generation. They already said that
yeah.
PS5 won.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's no point to continue playing Xbox or Xbox games unless you have a PC. PS5 is king.
PS5 for sure. Rolo, you got to bounce, man.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
I do got to bounce. Find myself and my wife and co-host on Locked and Loaded Latinos. We're back and better than ever. One of our most watched shows in our return this past Sunday. So we appreciate all of you. And yeah, we'll be streaming all this good stuff lately. I'll check out Battle Bits, and obviously we'll play X Defiant if it's working tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
So looking forward
good
to that.
stuff, Rolo. Take it easy,
Yes,
buddy.
sir. Have a good night,
All right,
everyone.
later, man.
Take care.
Later, Rolo.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So now Jay can go to the middle. Here we go.
Bird up for 2. They're turning the freaking orcas gay.
Yeah, Jay.
I don't know about that one.
Jay's Salty Taint for 5. Went to Magic Kingdom twice last week. Animal Kingdom's far superior due to services and shade. P.S. It was my first time at Epcot as a legal adult.
I mean, going on, like, I haven't really been, like, I've been on and off, like, I guess casually a couple of times over the last few years, but, like, when I used to go to the theme parks, like the Disney parks, I really love Epcot. And the only one I really probably don't like, wouldn't like anymore is Hollywood Studios. I feel like Hollywood Studios just isn't good anymore.
What's
because
there?
of Star Wars.
Toy Story.
Toy Story, and the rest. Like, what is there?
Cars there? What do they have there?
What do they have there? Yeah,
the rock and roller coaster, Tower of Terror, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Is it Guardians of the Galaxy thing there? Or is that in Disneyland?
No, that's at Epcot.
Epcot.
They had
Does
a
it have
whole
like Finding Nemo thing there, or is that not? there
no.
anymore?
They had a whole Muppet Land there, but that's getting like redone. So
yeah.
I do like Epcot
like,
is for drinking.
I've always loved Epcot, and I don't drink, but I know that's what a lot of people do. They do the drinking around the world bit, you know.
I really like diversity, so I love Epcot and experiencing other cultures.
Hell yeah,
that you do.
I don't
say that like you meant it.
I don't know.
He did. I believe him. That was genuine.
It is funny seeing what an American thinks India looks like. Like some fucking shithole. You know what I mean? Like you go through some of these places, it's just like a fucking tent with like a Coke cart, like an old rusty piece of shit. You're like, this is what we think India looks like. I haven't been to these places in a long time.
I do like Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is a cool park.
Animal?
Yeah, Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom.
I do. Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom's a great park. And like I just because it is actually like a kind of a confusing park if you don't go there a lot, just to kind of find your way, you know, throughout, like going to like to Kilimanjaro Safari and what's the water ride there?
Avatar?
No, the rapids.
They changed the name. Like, yeah, something falls. It's like the big water ride.
Yeah, I like that one
There
too.
was an Avatar water ride.
Well, there is.
Like it's a small world.
Yeah, but I was talking about the kind of the rapids ride that they have there. So, but yeah, I like all the Disney parks. I just haven't been in a while. But I, you know, maybe we do have a park hopping channel, but I'd rather just go to Universal.
Too fucking hot. Fuck that shit.
Right now, it's awful. The heat is
pretty brutal. Then it rains.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then it rains, and after it rains, it's just humid as fuck.
Yeah, I'll go to Universal, but I'll go during the hurricane. Fantastic Mr. Knox for 2. Disney just fired their DEI officer. We saw.
Yep. Yeah, Ryan's already applied. I've already
Yep.
put in a recommendation. They wanted, you know, like references and work experience. So I sent over the Batman review. And, they said, say no more. He's hired. I'm like,
I have
you.
more experience than anyone would think. Sketch for 5. Jay, if an elephant with a tuxedo and a top hat asked you to eat a marmalade sandwich with a bear in a red hat, what would be your answer and why?
Yes, I don't know.
Do you like marmalade sandwiches?
Thank you for the super chat.
Astro Zombie for 5. You guys should do a G.I. Joe style files like on old action figure packages for the team. Congrats, Rip, on the campaign. Hail G&G 199.
That ain't a bad idea. Sure. That ain't a bad idea. Hell yeah. That's badass, actually.
There you go.
Crimson Law for 5. Have you ever wondered why they made June Pride Month? Probably because they needed something to celebrate instead of Father's Day. Personally, I'm happy that it's in June because it means almost all kids are out of school, so they don't have to be subjected to this bullshit. That's my view on it.
It's a good way to look at it.
Oops, I pooped my pants for 199. Ryan, once you go black, you never go back. Thank you. Jeffrey Halam for 5. Rolo, Jeremy, bring your own warship. Bring it up in random conversations. You know people it will tick off, and they know what they did.
Okay. What was that in reference?
BYOW, bring your own warship. Bring it up in random conversations.
Okay. We'll do.
Okay, Fantastic Mr. Knox for 5. I also noticed the guy who is the top power bottom isn't holding the other guy in the Pride comic strip. Guess his pegging is super strong, apparently. Eric K for 2. Corn Pop is a bad dude. Thank you, Eric. Pyro Rampa for 5. You ever harmed an animal on accident? I just stepped on a stray cat's tail because my glasses are all fogged up. It's weird.
Sucks.
I don't know if I've ever harmed an animal. I guess I have like stepped on my own fucking pets on accident. Like, you know what I mean? Like because they're fucking dumb or whatever. Like they get right in front of you.
Why is that funny?
Jay fucking lets cats die out in the wild.
Yeah, I know, dude. Like, why is that funny, Jay?
Dang.
Because Ryan was just thinking about it. He's like, well, I guess I just stomp on my own pets, you know?
Yeah,
like dumb.
Because I was about to just say, no, I don't think I ever have that. And I was like, well, I guess like if you count like my actual pet, yeah, of course. Everyone's fucking accidentally sat on their dog or some like because they fucking like moved at a wrong time or fucking they wanted food and you accidentally stepped on their paw or some shit. Everybody's done that.
Honest mistake.
Anybody ever knock over their fish bowl and just be like, well, it was a good run?
No.
Okay.
Krista. Jesus Davila, thumbs up, super sticker. Thank you. What happened last night for 2 says, what happened?
What happened?
No. Jay's milkshake brought me to the yard for 220, says, and he's like, it's better than yours.
Thank you.
There you go.
Carlos Estrada for 2. Ryan, Quarterblack and Gary's Supernatural show win. I don't know anything about that shit. I just described you exactly how I feel about aliens. There would be nothing more for me to fucking elaborate in that. Be like, oh, they fucking built the pyramids and then left. I don't know what I'd fucking say on that thing. Arthur Brown for 5. Ryan likes BVS. Now I know why he's allowed to call other people retarded. It's my word. John Papaserio for 5. Some kid nearby playing Fortnite accidentally steered the sub away with his wireless controller.
Oh, too soon?
Cole Hauser for 5. 199. Yo, Joe.
Yo, Joe.
Slagless for 220. Jay, would you eat a raw Duke of York potato?
I don't know what that is.
Does it matter?
So I might have to say no.
All right.
Thank you.
Laura Lynn Lance for 5.
Later.
Hi, Jay Smooches. Hi,
Hi.
Krista Steph. 199. Brie, the first strong woman ever in a movie. Hi, Jeremy. Hi, Ryan. Rolo, Young Rippa, and Beardo. Waiting for California trip. Waiting for you to go to California?
I ain't going nowhere near California. Fuck California.
You guys
Chris
just went to
Gore thought I was
California.
going to San Diego Comic-Con. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, Gary told me you were going. I was like, what the fuck? I never heard that. Taters Vivo for 2. Of course, Jeremy loves Enema Kingdom.
Hey.
Enema?
You know what
Jay tells me where all the bathrooms are.
Yeah, I know where the good ones for a dump.
And the black and men restrooms.
Right.
Men.
I didn't say why you got to bring that up.
Josie
Sorry.
Pureblood for 5. My uncle Rob passed in 2019.
I thought it was relevant.
That sucks.
All right, I'm gonna start this one over. Josie Pureblood for 5. My uncle Rob passed in 2019. He served 3 years in a sub fighting Japs in World War II. Sometimes he spoke about the sub creaking like it was being crushed. Yeah, I could not imagine being a submariner in World War II, or like any of the people on the other side either, right? Like being in a German U-boat. Like I could not have fucking imagined, because they were really testing technology at that time and doing things that people hadn't done before, and God, it would be so stressful. Cole Hauser for 2. Jeremy, you need to try Galactic Convention Clone Wars.
What is that?
I don't know.
Galactic Convention Clone Wars. I'll look it up.
True Saiyan Gentleman for 10. I agree with Ryan. The tourists are probably already gone. I think it was Megalodon. He probably enjoyed the Super Shark version of a Tootsie Pop. Hard, crunchy shell with a soft, chewy center. God. Yeah, maybe it's just like a viral advertisement for the next Meg movie.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Because that's kind of how the first one goes, isn't it?
I love the first Meg movie.
Fantastic Mr. Knox for 5. Meet to the heroes of the Authority, Power Bottom, and Pegasus. I'll see myself out. Makes me wonder whoever even buys these Pride comics. Ripple, who's buying Pride comics?
Nobody. The retailers that, and then they'll sell them for like $1. Actually, they'll probably give them out for free.
Over on Rumble, we got Zaman for 10. Hey, Beardo, saw Melanie caught the bouquet. Wins the wedding.
I'll let you know.
Rumble,
Come
Mr.
on, man.
Sack for 5. Hail TNME and 199. Just got done playing X Defiant. It ran fine while I was playing. Mark Rubin has been open with the community. Some advice: play the game mode Occupy. Helps with map knowledge. Thank
Okay.
you, Mr. Sack. JM the
Noted.
Elite fan for 5. Just got back from my nephew's T-ball game. Luckily, no Call of Duty devs or Disney fans were around. Hail the 199, Rippaverse, Bearded Society, Snake Pit, and Jay.
Hail.
JM the
Thank
Elite
you.
fan for 5. Stream suggestion: I'd love to see Krista's reaction to a game from back in the day with lots of cute animals and pretty environments. Look up Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh yeah, Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Odyssey for 21 from Miscellaneous Thangs for now. Listen, I bought all your plushies. Yes, everyone there. But how do I get the F&T crew plushies? How the fuck did I miss those? Fuck. Those, well, Gary's and Az's were from a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Several months ago.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's how. But thank you for supporting. Jay's
Yes.
Pena, member for 2 months. Layden Bros, also look up 1992 Space Movie.
We still got 3,000 people watching. Well, I think we sold 2 more plushies.
Let's see.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. It will get you laid. Okay?
What?
No, it won't.
It will get you laid.
Don't let Jeremy lie to you.
Even if it's the plushie, you're going to get laid. You can fuck the plushie. Okay? We don't mind.
What the fuck? All right, here's mine. Where is it at? Well, I'm up at 245. All right. That means like we've sold like 10 today or something like that.
I'm at 265.
Fuck you. You've been 20 ahead of me the entire time.
I know.
You basically sold like a couple on your Cobra Cast stream. And ever since then, I've been behind. Taters Vivo, thank you for supporting. Hold on. All right, hold on. I'm not going to call this person out. I've seen a couple people. All right. I see another person who bought 2 of them. What the fuck are you doing with those? All right.
But I'm
like, if you buy more than one, I want to know what you're fucking doing with them. I don't care, but I just want to know. Like, do you think one's going to get dirty or something? I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Damn, Jeremy went from legendary Mario Kart player to a plushie seller.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong.
Taters Vivo. Beardo swallows his toothpaste in parks and handicap spots. Also ordered my Ryan plushie. It's going next to the busty anime girl statues. Yes, thank you.
You can buy 2 of my plushie and you don't have to explain shit, okay? To me. I don't care. You don't have to explain shit. You can buy 4. You can buy 5. You can buy 10. You can buy 20. That's okay. I just want you to know I'm not going to judge you. Like Ryan, clearly.
I'm not judging you. I just want to know.
It was very judgmental.
I want to know if you're going to burn
kind
it
of passive aggressive.
No. I want to know if you're going to burn it or fuck it. That's really all I'm asking. Grandmaster Chris for 5. First night in AEW, CM Cuck brings out support LGBT youth sign. Must be firing blanks in the bedroom. Anyway, LGNG and Nick Merckx. Thank you, Grandmaster Chris.
Yeah, CM Punk's a bitch, and again, it's not that he's always been a bitch, but he's next level now. So fuck him, fuck AEW, and you know, he again, you can have your political beliefs, but the fact that he's making them part of wrestling now, you know, like he's making that part of wrestling. He's go back to the UFC and get the shit kicked out of you again. So.
Here's, for you guys that don't know, here are the plushies we're talking about. We got 10 more days for these. We sold 245 of them for me, 265 for Jeremy. Where's his at? Here's Jeremy's right here. Look at him. He's got a controller. 265 sold. Hey, look, same person about
Brian,
2 years.
Are you tired or drunk?
Both.
Okay.
But
both.
Here's Comics Division, who is fully funded. Odin is here. He's fully funded as well. So shout out to them.
Man, I want one.
It's just like it just happened. Like it's like something clicked. Like Ryan started getting really gay, and yeah. Like when he started talking to Plush, he's like, "I just have a question for you. You bought 2 of them." And I'm just curious as to why. Usually you'd be like, why the fuck did you buy 2? What the fuck is wrong with you? You're like,
well,
hey,
the problem,
so the you got like a little bit of a lisp. You got a little bit of Dave Filoni lisp going on. Like I hear it. And every fucking body else here hears it too. Don't act like you don't. You have
There's
a
no
Dave
fucking
Filoni
lisp
lisp
going on.
You have a
Fuck.
Dave Filoni lisp going on. All
Come
right.
on. Calm down with that shit. But
you see,
no,
you see, just say Ahsoka. Say Ahsoka.
Ahsoka. But the problem is I called somebody out for buying 2 and they got upset that I called them out publicly for buying 2. So I didn't want to make the same mistake with this person. But unfortunately, it shows exactly who buys 2 when you show the stream. Daedalus, welcome to the 199. Murder Incorporated, member for 2 months, says 199. Thank you. Herb Thompson, member for 8 months. Jeremy, I hear the Quartering's coming after you for the title of #1 cast out there.
Yes, Quartering.
He's had Tim Pool's co-host on with him the past 2 nights.
How am I supposed to compete with that? How am I supposed to compete with that? I went from like number 6.
Bring me on.
I went to number 6 in the country to number 29. Okay, Cobra Cast is falling. It's over.
It's rough, man.
I know.
Drunken Emerald Arrow, Galaxy Express Media, member for 16 months. It's been great to see the growth of Geeks and Gamers over the past few years. The ladies and gentlemen at G&G have been doing it right. Hail the 199.
Hail the 199.
Thank you. Nathaniel Arrow, member for a month. Just wanted to say thank you for all the entertainment and show me I'm not alone. Hail 199 and leave children alone.
Absolutely.
Sejong the Great, member for 6 months. The real problem is even people who agree with this crap don't want to have it. Don't want to have the after movie discussion with their kids. Maybe true.
Yep.
Cerberus, welcome to the 199. The Common Nerd. Did you guys hear about the protests at Paris Disneyland? Also, my wife and are adding to the 199. Number 5 on the way. Wife taught the 2-year-old to say 199. Awesome.
Wow,
Congrats,
that's
Common
awesome.
Nerd.
Nice. Got to get it on video and tag us on Twitter.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I want to
great.
hear it.
That is awesome. Shout out to Paddington 3PO.
What is
Oh
that?
my
Who
God.
did that, Tom?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
who do you think did it?
Where did that come from?
Oh, I could say something, but
Good
I
job,
don't want to
Tom.
cry.
Thanks, Tom.
He has the worst fucking photoshops of me. Cerberus
That is correct. Seriously, thank you though for the 199 stuff. That's crazy, man. I appreciate it.
Cerberus for 10 Geeks and Gamers memberships. Thank you.
10.
That's $50.
Let's go.
Blackjack, member for 4 months. After the woke trash runs out, writers strike drought, anime and K dramas for a while. Raver Boy, welcome to the 199. Rover
Sorry.
Boy, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Cerberus, member for 2 months. Thanks again for those who gifted my memberships till now. 199. Corn Boy with an I, member for a month. Colbert needs to sue for infringement of the ambiguously gay duo. Good Wrench, member for 14 months. New name for Biden's affiliation, the Groomerist Party of America. Thank you. Biden's last surviving brain cell member gives 5 memberships. Thank you. Super Nate, member for 4 months. Well, we welcome my daughter Natalie into the world, and she's absolutely perfect. Proud father of 3 daughters now. So your name's Nate, and you named your daughter Natalie. Congratulations, Super Nate. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Time and place, member for a month. With all this political division, I wonder, will gun sales go up for next year?
Probably.
They always do, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
The Mystery, welcome to the 199. Paige Ashley, member for 3 months. Hail everyone. Just got some awesome NECA action figures of Christopher Reeve's Superman, Adam West Batman, and 18-inch Michael Keaton 1989 Batman. Epic.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
It's so sad that as much as I love Michael Keaton's Batman, it's so sad that I just didn't care about anything in the Flash, really. So it's crazy. Quick, what's the best Gotham ever on screen?
It's got to be Tim Burton's or Matt Reeves.
I will say, as much as I do criticize Matt Reeves, the Batman, his Gotham is fantastic. His Gotham is fantastic. But I still take Burton's Gotham. Burton's Gotham is magic.
I saw somebody that was like the fucking downgrade between Batman Begins Gotham and Dark Knight Rises Gotham is like historic. And they showed like a couple screenshots. It's like, holy shit, that was a big downgrade.
It was awful. It was the change to go to, was it Philadelphia, I think, for Rises? Was
Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
Because the Steelers are in it.
Yeah. So it was such a bad decision.
Hines Ward is in it.
Yeah, Rises had a lot of problems. It really did.
Arkham Island in Batman Begins was awesome.
Yeah, Begins had the best Gotham as a Nolan trilogy for sure. But yeah, 89 Batman, it's magic, dude. Even Schumacher's fucking Gotham was awesome. It's crazy with this huge architecture and these crazy things. Like
it felt like they were trying to make it like a comic book. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like Schumacher's Gotham.
Did you see Kevin Smith is going to screen the Schumacher cut?
Really?
Say what? Say that again.
For Batman Forever.
For Batman Forever.
Wow.
Kevin Smith is going to screen the Schumacher cut for Batman Forever, which he talked about having access to and watching a while ago, but he's going to do it at like his theater or whatever the fuck he has at some point in the coming months. But yeah,
Kevin Smith's a bitch.
He is a bitch, but I mean that's cool though.
Yeah, it is.
He's a bitch and a shill. I'm sure he loved Flash. But.
Honestly, I'd have more respect for Kevin Smith if he
did love Flash.
Became trans at this point. Like I'd have more respect for him at this point. He is a pathetic piece of human fat piece of shit. Like he's just pathetic.
He's not fat anymore. That's the problem.
I don't care. Then it's just like soggy biscuits. His skin probably looks like melting biscuits.
Nah, he probably got his skin probably looks like.
I bet it's flabby, dude.
No. I bet he got the skin tightening surgery.
No.
Actually, his titties probably look like Elliot Page.
That's
probably what happened. What if Ripper just switched cameras?
No, man. Every now and then it just decides to cut off, and then that one cuts on for some reason. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I thought it was something I said.
Nah. There we go.
That one looks like that one looks like it's got grease on the fucking
webcam. It's sweaty.
Yeah,
it's a little
sweaty. It's Night Owl becomes a channel member. Thank you. The Rand Man member for a month. The closest thing to a fish that will kill Ryan will be a blue-haired Landwell flopping on his car and crushing him. That's true. Time and place for 5. Ryan, since you love hurting animals, you have to be careful. You don't want the cops to find the videos of you and those monkeys. Thanks. Squeal like a pig for 199. Beardo, did Melanie shoot you down?
No.
Right, he's just so funny.
No, she didn't.
Joe King Lee for $2. 364 copies donated, just 3,500 to 1.5 million.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out to y'all.
Cole Hauser for 2 says, my bad, Galactic Contention Clone Wars.
Okay. It's like it's a game, so.
Esther Dickerson for 5. Sony doing ketchup. Disney pulled the most marketing from Strange World and put it into Wakanda Forever. Pulling Elemental marketing, put it into Little Mermaid. Yeah, that's what I would say unconfirmed reports out there. That's what I would say for that. Hercules 199. Where's Krista and Steph plushies?
I mean, they ain't going to be nowhere if these fuckers don't sell.
Yeah, if you don't sell 500 of these, we're not selling theirs.
Yeah, fuck them.
All right, simps. Fucking.
We have 500. We have 500, which is half of what Gary sold.
So combined,
half. If we can get 500, we'll talk about Krista and Steph plushies.
Yeah,
if not,
maybe. Thomas B for 199. Thank you. Thomas B for another 499. When Jeremy imitated Ryan, it sounded like the Joker. Hail the 199. You are beautiful. Sixer Iverson for 2. Congrats, Krista, on the first place trophy yesterday.
Thank you.
Zach Updegraff, member for 2 months. Crazy about Punk because AEW's been attacked the past because of the cons, Young Bucks, and other upper management support and funding of Trump. Yeah. Grandmaster Chris for 199. Best Batman villain aside from Joker. Jim Carrey's Riddler, obviously.
Scarecrow.
I would go Arkham City, Mr. Freeze.
Dude, Scarecrow and the first
Bane
and
and the Riddler.
Arkham Asylum. The Scarecrow moment is still one of the greatest moments in video game history.
Oh, the fake out, the crash fake out.
Yep, one of the greatest moments ever.
Yep.
It fucked with my head, dude. It was crazy. I got to show you guys this real quick. The chat will love it too. Everybody's loving our RFK Jr. right now, so here we go.
But beyond that, it's a microwave relay system that can manipulate.
Radiation opens up your blood-brain barrier. And so all these toxins that are in your body.
Every time I bring up the subject, you know all about it.
Yeah, of course. What is it?
You know, I'm not going to get into it. The point is that
they took male frogs, gave them atrazine.
God fucking damn it. I'm getting pissed.
Like, I'm pretty sure that RFK is actually Alex Jones in the future, and that the reason that he talks so fucked up is because he talked like Alex Jones for 45 fucking years.
I'm not trying to laugh at his voice. I know he got like a phlegm disease or something, but man, when I first heard him, I was like, someone give that man some water. I didn't know like he had like a disease.
It's hard to listen to him.
It is very hard to listen to him.
And like that's a reality when you're talking about someone running for president. Everything fucking matters.
It really does.
We're talking about presidential elections where the tallest fucking candidate won for like ever in a row. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Bush was one of the first ones in a long time that wasn't.
We got stretch goals for the plushies. Not only at 500 will we consider Krista and Steph plushies, but now we got Ryan stretch goals. If he is 500, we're coming out with a new Ryan plushie. And there it is, right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Ew.
The Ryan plushie, if we hit 500. That's pretty horrible.
That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Nightmare fuel, dude. That is nightmare.
That thing will come alive at night when you turn the lights off and end up on
yell
your
at
bed. That's gonna eat all the spaghetti I make. What the heck?
Hey, nobody wants that shit. We're about to see some refunds.
Ryan's the funniest dude I know.
BMOT becomes a channel member. Thank you. Barrere for 5. Ryan, you looking forward to and be participating in the Splurge? Is that like the Purge, but everyone jerks off? What does that mean?
What is it?
I don't know. Maybe. Arthur Brown for 2. Plushies are gay, especially Ryan's. Thank you. At least mine doesn't have a butt flap. Like an easy hack says.
Mine's gay too. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Fearless Leader for 10. Hey, Eric, wish I could donate ISOM 1 as well. I hope you're making a badass hero with animal control powers. Also, Dokemon card second chance. Hail TNME, hail the 199.
Well, we already had a second chance. We had it live for a while there because of the site issues. So, yeah, we already had that. But as far as everything else, yeah, I certainly appreciate that. And Yeah. What's that?
Thomas B for 199. I ordered the Ryan plushie, but I just sent it back. Well, sorry, Thomas. I know somebody just bought one. I see you out there. Thank you. A feline named Vagina for 2. G&G crew, have you had the talk with Beardo yet?
Yes.
Huh?
I know all about it. I know all about this stuff.
Super Nate for 5. I don't ask for much, but if by some miracle Kraven the Hunter makes more box office money than The Flash, it'll be DC's biggest fail, and I'd love it. Did you see the Kraven the Hunter trailer, Rippa?
Mm-mm.
Are you a big
I
Kraven
just
guy?
seen people clips. It's all right. I mean, I thought he's all right.
Yeah, I'm not a big Spider-Man guy in general, so I just don't know too much about Kraven. The trailer was brutal as fuck, but it didn't really feel like Kraven that I'm aware of, at least. But I don't know. And we're all hold on, let me look over on Streamlabs or some shit like that. So we got anything here before I say we're officially caught up?
All right, we are playing. Me, Josiah, Beardo, I think Krista. I don't know if Jay's joining us. Jay never wants to fucking join us when we invite him. It's when we don't invite him is when he says he wants to fucking play. So
I haven't done that in a year, but okay.
Let's see. Spider Claw says Snyderverse sucked. Gunverse will be worse. Only question is, will it be worse than Phase 5? I have a hard time believing Gunverse is gonna be worse than Snyderverse, but I mean it's possible. It's possible.
It kind of depends what you define as that. Like, to me, the Snyderverse is basically Man of Steel, BVS, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman,
and the Snyder Cut.
Oh, and the Snyder Cut. Like, other than that, all this shit otherwise has just been other random shit, like using those characters.
But I don't consider Wonder Woman or Aquaman Snyder movies because Snyder's. I understand that
you have to consider them Snyderverse movies.
Yeah, but they're
the
so
first Suicide
drastically
Squad too, probably.
They're so drastically different than Snyder. Like you can tell, Snyder has a distinct vision, for better or for worse, and a distinct style.
Yeah.
And the Wonder Woman, the first Wonder Woman felt far more like a Superman movie than Man of Steel in terms of the tone.
Yeah, but I think that it's pretty obvious that there's at least some sort of like vision and direction when you compare it to, say, Wonder Woman 1984.
Well, I agree with that.
You know what I mean? Which is all Patty Jenkins.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder, didn't he have like a big influence on the first one?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. And it's not to say that they're all supposed to feel the same or be the same. They weren't. But it's like, those are the ones that I think you can look at and be like, those are Snyderverse movies. Whereas everything else that's like Birds of Prey or like shit like that, it's like technically in that universe, but it has like nothing to do with what it was originally kind of intended to be, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect from Gunverse. It's too early to tell anything. Like, we just don't fucking know.
You don't even know who's playing the damn characters.
Exactly. Like,
Timothy
it's so
Chalamet. He's going to play Superman.
Oh yeah, that'll be great.
Abreu for 10.
That'll be a death sentence to that fucking universe if they did that.
Abreu for $10 says, "Hail." Thank you. C. Kyle for $10 says, Titan Cook, or hold on. Titan Cock for $2. Jeremy reminds me of 10 years ago in Pepsi-Cola. I was playing Titanfall 2 after I just got back from Culver's. And speaking of cock, I love Snake Eyes. Fuck the movie version. Speaking of that, I need to play Fortnite as Snake Eyes. Ryan.
What the fuck was that? The movie version? You don't like the movie version of Snake Eyes? I'm very confused about that. I don't understand.
He means the movie.
Oh, you mean like this? Okay, I don't even acknowledge that fucking piece of shit that came out. I'm thinking the G.I. Joe movies with Ray Park. Though that's regardless if you have problems with those movies, which I do. Snake Eyes is fucking amazing in those. But yeah, the Snake Eyes solo movie is one of the worst things ever made.
Ballsack for $199. We need a Beardo plushie, guys. Thank you.
500. Sell 500. He can go fuck himself too.
What?
Fantastic Mr. Knox for 2. Craven trailer doesn't have him speaking Russian.
Yeah, he had no accent.
Yeah, it was weird. Jay's gaping butthole.
It's because they heard his fucking accent and fucking marveling. Like, don't ever use that shit again. So
Jay's gaping butthole says, Jay versus Hassan, VTuber boxing, please. We'd win.
Hassan's like 6'3".
Hassan's kind of built.
What? And
I'm just saying.
You're wrong. So
I'm wrong about that?
No, you were gonna say I would lose.
That's not what I said. I'm just saying, like, Hassan's
I thought you were
not
my
just
friend,
some random
man.
fucking
Defend me.
dude. I'm sure you'd fucking destroy him.
Thank you. I don't know if I'd do that, Ryan, but thank you for the.
The fuck do you want then? Monkey Mirror for Canadian $13.99. They tried to assassinate him with radioactive cancer. Alex Jones, RFK Jr., Joe Rogan, Jordan Peterson, Tom Cruise, Donald Trump, and Keanu effing Reeves. Hail the 199. Rippaverse forever. Trump 2024.
Let's go.
We're all caught up.
All right, we're all caught up. We're going to end this because we're going to play Fortnite. And yes, I'll be playing as Snake Eyes. Krista, where are you streaming?
I'll be streaming on my Kick channel. I have a Kick channel, same as my name, Krista Nova. You can follow me there if you're on Kick.
Beardo.
I'll be doing YouTube and Kick both at the same time.
Must be fucking nice with your white privilege.
Thanks.
Steph.
I have a Kick, but I won't be streaming tonight. So
You can hang out
follow
with
me on
us?
Kick though. I'll hang out with you guys. Yeah.
Oh, look at there. Steph's going to hang out with us. Look at there.
Yeah.
Jay, you going to join us?
I'll be playing Sea of Thieves on my Kick channel.
What a piece of shit.
Maybe I should play Animal Crossing.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah,
Ryan, are
and
you
I'll
going to
just
join
chill out
us?
with you.
No, I do want to shout out Quarter Black Garrett and Dave Landau's new show on the Blaze. I think their first episode premiered tonight. Strange World or Normal World? Not Strange World. I got Disney animation on the brain. But Normal World. Normal World, I think, premiered today. So go check them out on the Blaze. I'm interested to watch it after the show. So we'll see
Hell
what it's
yeah.
like.
Johnny Blaze says Beardo and Melanie dual plushies.
Oh.
I support it.
Oh man. And we got Rippa. Rippa, what do you got going on? Anything interesting outside of, like, I guess you got some comic book or some bullshit?
Yeah, that's about it. I'll be up bright and early working at the warehouse. But yeah, Rippaverse.com. That's where you can get in on ISOM too. We're nearing the 1.5 and we're getting everything prepared as far as the assets for the short box that I know a lot of people are excited about. And we have the fan art contest that's on the way. So just a lot of stuff. And of course, we appreciate all of you guys that are donating the books. We ended the night basically 366 books donated. So shout out to all of y'all. I appreciate it.
Hell yes. Did you get Lord of the Ree for Rumble Rant $10? Hail the 199 till all are one. Oh, and Bud Light makes you gay. Just ask Dick Masterson. Yo, $10 Rumble Rant right there. I got you, Lord of the Ree. I got you, JM the Elite Fan. I appreciate you always supporting us over there. We still got 300 people watching on Rumble. So that is crazy. I'm going to try, you know what? I've been making a lot of videos lately. I'm back in the grind. All right. We're getting hundreds of thousands of views. It feels fucking good. We're about to break back into the 4 million range on views. I'm trying to get it to around 5 or 6 here on the channel. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to end this stream. I'm going back live on this channel and I'm launching a video. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see if it messes with the algorithm. Who knows what's going to happen? We're going to have some fun doing it. So give me about 10 or 15 minutes. I'll fire this back up. I'll also be live over on Geeks and Gamers Kick channel. And I may do Rumble too. Fuck it. Do all of them. Why not? We'll go live on all of them because what the hell? Why not? So give me a few minutes. Appreciate it. Thank you again to Drew Hernandez for joining us. We love Drew. We appreciate Drew. Go follow him over on Rumble. Go buy some plushies if you want, Krista and Steph plushies. 500. We got to sell 500. We're a little over halfway there. We're 100% funded, so at least we can justify it like that. We're better than Riva. Okay? We're already better than Riva, but I'm going to sell a few more. Thank you guys so much.
Couple more super chats. X-Wing for 5. Can we do a charity fight between Ryan and Hasbullah? I would beat the shit out of that little fuck. Sergio Garcia for 5. Can we have a sitcom of Ryan and Jay Adventures, please? It's crowdfunded. Arthur Brown for 2. You're
So down
not
for
caught
that.
up, Bick.
Bro, listen to me. You guys, all right. I am not bullshitting. If you guys keep G&G and DdayCobra in the top 10 on Super Chats, I will fund a Ryan and Jay Adventures series. We will get that shit going. That would be fantastic. Some of the stuff Krista has shown me from like her and Jay and what they're doing at the theme parks and shit, like it's so funny. And just imagining Jay and Ryan, and Jay just laughing at everything, Ryan being super
Ryan's
racist
hilarious,
and offensive.
man. I freaking love his jokes.
Yeah, we 100% need that happening. So look at Ryan. Ryan is dying inside just at the sheer thought of it, and that makes me want it even more.
Hey, you like hanging out with me? Come on.
Yeah, but if we do this whole like, it's gonna take so much time away from me actually making content.
I hear you.
It's gonna happen.
I need like 100K.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Enoch wants to send a donation. You can wait till Fortnite to read. All right, I will do that. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys so much. Ryan, what do you got?
A feline name for JJ for 2. Beardo. With ladies, it's the other hole.
Thanks.
That's good. And that's it.
We're gonna end it on like that, huh? We're gonna end it like that. Somebody fucking super chat again. Somebody send another fucking super chat.
We do have Enoch Mamon's donation. You read it here.
All right, go watch me streaming on YouTube.
All right, guys. Well, it's been a great stream. And we will talk
I don't
to
get
you
it.
later.
I don't know what's so funny.
Good night, guys. Hail the 199.
Bye. What's